And it says we're live.
Hello, I have Margo with me and Brad right now.
Good evening.
Hello.
Charger though.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hello, Bonnie. Give it a few minutes and let people get notifications.
I just got my notification.
I'm going to pull the sale up on my phone because I prefer typing in my phone instead of the computer. And I just got my notification. Wow, it took a few minutes.
Hi, Zeus. Hi, you, Tanya. I don't know.
Hello, Zeus and you, Tanya. Welcome.
Hi, Stu.
Good evening. Where is my
Hi, Cat.
Hello, Cat.
Yay. See, they'll find us if you go live. They will come. They will come.
They will.
They will come.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Seems quiet. I still think they should let us have music.
I do too.
Okay.
Last time we even tried turning it on really low on our little boom box back here in the background, just having some background stuff, and they dinged me.
Oh,
They don't do anything. They just send you some kind of little warning. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Mr. Stewart's
Hello, Linda. Who?
Stu. her
Cat
husband.
spells name.
Remember we met him in Texas.
Yeah.
That's been like, how long? Has that been 2 years?
Probably
What?
2.5, 3 years.
Since the meetup in Texas? That's been like 2 years. Has it been more than 2 years?
I think it has.
When we first met you, and we met Dave and Tammy and Martha,
Oh,
Randy.
it
And
may have been more than 2 years.
Yeah, I think it's about 2.5,
it.
3. Yeah.
Has it been that long
Yeah.
now? Wow.
And it was shortly after I started doing sales with you. Maybe 6 months to a year. I don't know.
God, I felt like I'd been with you
Hi,
longer.
Randy.
Feels like an
Hello,
eternity,
Randy.
doesn't it?
What? It
Feels
does.
like an eternity.
I know. I'm so used to you now.
Hello, Randy.
I used to try to be nice to you, but I don't go out of my way anymore.
The honeymoon's over, huh?
Long time ago, baby.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm going to put Margo's link in while I'm thinking about it.
Thank
And
you.
if you're not subscribed to Margo, please hit the link that I'm putting in and subscribe to her. She has sales every Friday.
Friday.
She starts them at
4:20 Pacific.
7:20 Eastern? Or did you change the time?
So it would be 9:20. No, yeah, no, 7:20 Eastern.
Yeah, 7:20 Eastern.
8:20 Central, 4:20 Pacific.
I knew it was 7:20 my time.
Anyway, she just went over 600 subscribers.
Yes, I think
602 last time.
Unless they took a couple away from me.
So if that holds up for a week or two, then she'll do a giveaway.
Yeah, then we'll do our 600 subscriber giveaway as long as we maintain it for about
We have
a couple
a
weeks. Let me look.
A silver and
That's great.
I think it was part.
Oh, it's taken me forever.
What is it?
It did me too. Hi, Nancy.
It's right here. So this guy here.
Why is it not showing?
This will be the
603. I'm so
That'll
excited.
be one of the
That is
giveaways.
super cool.
Yeah, this is like a
Thanks, Kathy. Hi, Penelope.
probably either Zuni or
Hi, Carrie Ann.
who else is Navajo? One of the two.
It is
Oh,
signed.
that is super cool. Hi, Penelope.
No, I don't see a signature on it.
I thought it was. Well, it's stamped though. It's definitely stamped, isn't it?
Oh, it's over here on
Yeah.
the tail. Hang on.
I think it is. I think there is a signature on that one.
barely
Hi,
legible.
Carrie Ann.
Hello, Nancy.
Yeah, I think it is actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that is super cool.
Yeah, I think it's signed too. So.
And let me tell you, there's a story behind this because we found this and we did pay up for it a little bit, But we thought it would be we were going to do it for our 500 subscriber giveaway, and then we lost it. We couldn't find it.
Turquoise, lapis, pearl, and abalone.
And we had almost convinced ourselves that we had paid for it at the store and forgot to pick it up off the counter. And I kept thinking, no, I know I looked at it in the car. We went through the car. We had looked all over for it and couldn't find it. And finally,
So
one day,
where'd you find it?
I don't remember now. We were
It
going
was
through.
in a tub in the garage. I
It was,
believe.
yeah, it was in a
Ended up
tub in the
being one of the
garage.
tubs.
And we ended up going through this tub, and here's this box. And I opened the box, and boom, there it is. So somehow we had just been negligent with it, and it ended up with a bunch of stuff out in the garage. So we will do it for the 600 subscriber giveaway instead of the 500. We'll have him available. So he'll be one of our prizes, probably our grand prize or something. But we
Geneva.
usually do a couple of them.
Hi, Roxana.
Hi, Roxana. Hi,
Hi,
Geneva.
Roxana. Geneva. Anybody I missed?
Mm-hmm. You should be watching. You should be watching, honey, on your phone.
Now, I want to mention, because I had told a couple of people yesterday that I was going to be invoicing you yesterday after the sale. My migraine was just too bad. So I did a couple of packages this evening. I just have to finish the other few and send the invoices out to the ones that I did this evening. Hi, beautiful. So I will get to those tomorrow morning. And that was from yesterday's sale.
And I haven't started mine yet because I wanted to wait from my Friday night for this sale. And then I will start invoicing tomorrow. But it won't be until afternoon because Brad and I've got to go to Reno in the morning. So it won't be until we get back that I will get started on my packing and shipping it. And I'll have it all done by Tuesday, though. Between Monday and Tuesday, I'll get it all done.
And as far as this sale goes, you will receive yours Wednesday at the latest. Because I have a larger one that I have to work on. And if I don't get to that one tomorrow, I'll be working on it Tuesday.
Isn't that your absolutely favorite part of being a reseller is all the packing and shipping that we get to do?
And I stand in the basement doing it, so it's a concrete floor.
Oh,
So
no.
it's hard on my back.
See, I do it in my kitchen. I've got a big counter in my kitchen. So Brad usually has everything separated in the living room with everybody's names on it. So and I've got a master list that I go by and I check it off as I do one at a time and get everything packaged and then invoiced right then. So I'm in the house, but I'm pretty much on my feet all day when I do it too, because it'll take me, I'll start in the morning and I won't get done till after dark usually.
Oh, how's the new job, Nancy? Now, I'm just going to go over some logistics. As far as this, I will be putting in the starts and stops, or whether it's buy it now or whatever. So all of that will be on the in the chat, and I'll highlight it on the screen for you for myself and for Margo. So you will know if it's a buy it now or start. Hi, Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Now, as we count down, I go going G1, G2. And sold. During that process, if anyone comes in with an offer, I'll stop that process, let it play out. But once it's only one person left, please let us know if you've put an offer in and you're no longer wanting to put another offer in. Just type out in the chat. But once it's only one person left and sold is put in, it's a done deal. We don't open it back up at that point. I ship from Ohio. Margo ships from, and I put it all.
I didn't know if you wanted to keep talking, if you want me to fill it in. Northern Nevada.
I knew it was Nevada, but
yeah, northern part of it.
And then we've already discussed when we're shipping.
Yeah.
So
And we
Margo's
both
going
use
to do it
pirate ship.
Tuesday. I'll do it Wednesday. And shipping is calculated by the size, the weight of the box, and the location from us to you. We don't charge any extra. What we're charged is what we charge you. And I think that is the main points. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to put it in the chat. We'll be happy to answer. So if you're new and you have not purchased from one of us, please send us an email to our email right here. If it's easier, I can always put it in the chat. But we need your YouTube name and your real name if they are different, your PayPal email, and your mailing address. So
If you're not sure, just email us and ask what we need.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
if you see something, if you're watching this on the replay and you see something that doesn't sell, feel free to reach out to us, after the sale even. That's fine. That's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
I always know, then it helps me think, oh, I did this instead of this. Yay. And then I get even more excited about packing and shipping.
All right. Well, are you ready, Margo?
Okay. Do you want me to go first? Or
Sure.
do you want to go
to.
How many numbers or numbers? How many items, I should say?
We usually do 2 at a time, but
What's that?
we usually do 2 at a time. But if you want to do just one, that's fine.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead just because I have them sitting out here. I'm going to show these wonderful. I picked these up on our trip. Brad and I just got back a little over a week ago from our trip to Florida. We flew to Florida and then we rented a car and drove clear up to Ohio and back down. So of course, hi Vanessa. So of course, we shop along the way, and I picked these up at a flea market in Florida, and it's a set of 2, and they both look the same. So I'm going to show you that it is a set of 2, but I'm going to just hold one up here to kind of give you a better description. And I'm going to start this. I will start this at $20 for the set, which is probably, and the reason that I'm doing that, because I think they're probably actually worth way more than that. They're lucite, but they're like cracked lucite candle holders. I've tried to image them, but when I image them, it just comes up with bongs. and these are not bongs. These are nice lucite, cracked lucite. I can't say glass. It's lucite, not glass. Cracked lucite candlesticks. And it is a set of 2, and they're clear. Let me measure them for you. And I did pull some candles out that I can stick in them so you can kind of see how the candles would look. They're about 9 inches tall. And then I just opened a drawer and grabbed some candles out that just happened to be Christmas candles. So you can see it's kind of tall. Hello, Yvonne. Anyway, so the candlesticks themselves are 9 inches tall, and these are lucite. And I'm pretty sure, did we check the glow? Yeah, they've got that lucite glow to them. It's not real deep because these are clear, but they do have a typical little like a lucite glow to them that you find with your lucite. But you can see with the black light on them, you can see the crackle.
I think they're cool.
Nicely. They are very cool. They are very, very cool. So if anybody's interested in the set of 2 lucite, they would start at just $20. And if nobody else snatches them, and you can snatch them for $20, they are well worth that for the set of 2. If you like your MCM, they would look great in your MCM decor. I'll pull that one out. But I don't see any interest. So I'll save them for another day. Or if you see them on I see. I see cat for 20. I think that's a good deal for $20 too.
You let me know when you're ready for me to count down, Margo.
He was the only one that has shown any interest, so you can go ahead and start. And if anybody else is, now would be the time to get in on it.
Sold to Cat. Congratulations.
You got him, Cat. Thank you. These are great. You'll love these. And then I have a slightly off, a different on a different kind of a mode. I picked up one of these quarry critters. I have never seen this one before, and this is the moose. Usually, you see the
I've never
kitties. You
seen it
see a lot
either.
of the kitties, but this one is a moose, and I'm going to start him at $12. If anybody's interested in the moose quarry critter, and I will measure him for you. He's marked on the bottom so you can see that he is a quarry critter. He's in great shape. I picked him up in Florida too. I think. I think we were somewhere in Florida. I don't know. I get so confused because we go so many places. He's about at the top of his antlers, about 5 inches tall.
That's to clear some of the brain fog.
Uh-huh. And then I get back and then I forget. It's
Are we
like,
doing?
yes, because I will
Okay.
be doing something at the end. Linda thought it was a dragon. No, it's a moose. And I've never seen the moose before. That's why I had to snatch him. Look at here's his
I've
eye.
never seen the moose either. A lot of dogs and cats. But
Hmm. And I think the other day we picked up a turtle somewhere at that estate sale we went to the other day. I
I
picked
got
up
a
a little
dragon
turtle
too. Speaking
somewhere.
of dragons, I haven't taken a good look at it.
It's not a quarry critter.
No,
dragon,
no, it's a
no.
resin type of dragon. I hadn't really looked at the bottom that much. It could be a numbered one.
Yeah, I never seen this one. I had never seen this one, and I looked him up, and they were all over the place on these. So
How much you starting?
I was just starting him at 12, which was a good price for him. He's in good shape. He's in really good shape. If he had his box, he would be like new, perfect. He's sweet. That's okay. I don't mind keeping him for a while. Okay, then go ahead and go on. We'll pass on him and go on to you, Sabrina.
all right. I have a $6 start on a little vase. This was made in Japan, and I'll show you the bottom. It's Imperial Collection. And right there on the bottom, it says made in Japan, if I can hold my hand still. But it's this cute little yellow vase with these two birds and the little vine or little branch with the flowers on it. And the birds are blue and purple. It's a little bud vase, about 4 inches tall. No condition issues. The back is plain. But I'm going to move pretty quick. So unless someone grabs it, we're going to pass. My next item is going to start at 14. Thank you, Apple. Yes, please remember to give the video a thumbs up. It does help tremendously. This is an MCM gold filigree footed basket.
Like and subscribe.
It's got 4 feet. It's got a rose with leaves on the very top. Has no condition issues. I love this. And you could put a faux plant inside. Some people recommend it online to put coasters inside.
How big is the opening?
Good question. The total item is 7.5 inches tall, but the opening is 3 3/4 of an inch. The inside opening. So if you were to put a pot or anything inside, the inside, Jackson, the inside opening is 3 3/4.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking like a crystal ball or something like that could be cool.
Oh,
in there.
yeah.
actually that diffuser thing or whatever that thing is.
Oh,
What would be good in that?
You could
Maybe.
now I should have measured my cones, my incense cones, because I was thinking of putting an incense cone in the very top.
That's an idea too. See, I was thinking you could craft with that and do something almost gothic with it. With you could, like with the crystal ball maybe, or I'm still trying to figure out something to do with my nun doll that is missing arms and stuff. And I was just going to dismember her and do something with her head, and that could be very cool sitting inside something like that.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Apple says skull in it.
Yeah, and I've got a skull about that size too.
Well, I don't.
If nobody snatches that, put my name on it, Sabrina. I'll do
All
something.
right.
With
Well, I don't see any interest.
Okay,
And how much was it?
Right.
14 was the
14?
start. Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're gonna. That was my second, so we're gonna move back
Oh.
over to Margo.
Okay, I've got a really fun figurine here. Brad brought this home the other day. I wish I had the lady, but I don't. All I have is the tramp. And it is marked Walt Disney Productions Japan on the bottom. Now, I did look these up. I was not able to find solid solds on it. And again, but I didn't take a lot of time. So I
What
just
was your
looked.
starting bid on that, honey?
I'm going to start it at 18. Because it's even the startings that I was able to find on YouTube were still starting in like a $30 area for the tramp by himself. So
Mhm.
I'm just going to start him at 18 if somebody wants to snatch him up. He's very cool. He has no chips. He has no repairs. He's in nice shape. If you like your Disney figurines, he's a good one for your little collector shelf. But let me measure him. I'm going to guess he's close to 5 inches, I think. Oh, 6. He's actually more like 6. So he's 6 inches tall, and he is marked with the Walt Disney Productions on the bottom. Oh, come on, focus. I can never get it to do that. Come on. I don't do it right, obviously.
I can never do it.
You do it better than I do
Ta-da!
because I can never get it.
You did it good.
Hi, Noelle. Show a paperweight in it in the basket. Noelle, is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, it's a
That's
good
what I
idea.
was
Like a
thinking, Noelle.
crystal ball one. I was thinking. I've got one. I think that'll fit it.
Actually, here's what I was thinking.
I like the little tramp guy, but I'm happy to hang on to him for a while too.
I've got this
Hello,
guy.
GK.
This guy would work pretty good in there. It's like some kind of diffuser or something. It's
We
got
don't
a
know
hole
what-
in the top. And then it's like open on the bottom down here. I got this. I thought that would look good in there.
Oh, I think the other one's the regular round one with the Bubbles.
I've got one of those.
Yeah.
I love his ears.
I know. I like the tramp guy. Brad brought him home. He didn't know who he was. He thought it was Lady. I said, "No, honey, that's not Lady.
No, I did
that was
not.
that.
You-
That's
I did
you
not.
did. You said it was Lady. I said, no, it's the tramp.
I said it's Tramp.
It's tramp.
I know who that is.
But if
I've watched
nobody's
Lady and
interested in
Tramp
him,
enough
I'm
times,
happy
but-
to hang on to Mr. Tramp for a while. I think I might stick him in my little cabinet over there all by himself.
Oh, he's cool. I
He
like
is
him.
cool. He's a very cool one. So we'll pass on that. And then I have this set. Now, I don't know who made these. These are not stamped. This was something that I sold a couple of months ago, and the person never took care of their invoice. And I've been hesitant to bring it back out because every single piece was individually bubble wrapped. And when I bubble wrap like crazy. You're gonna need a X-Acto knife or something to cut the tape and the bubble wrap off. So, but Brad just sat here and unwrapped every one of them, which was going to have to wrap them again. Look at this great set, though. This one's got your lemon, and it's got the little reamer on top. I'm going to start this set at 15. For the entire set, I'll start it at 15. Now, this one is marked 41.49 on the bottom of your lemon reamer. So you get the lemon juicer. And then it's got the 4 measuring cups. It's got the cup. Are you seeing the graphic on there with the blue and the orange?
It's beautiful.
Okay, so we've got the cup, we've got the half cup, it's got the third cup and the quarter cup. So it's got all the matching cups with it too. Now, full disclosure, on the 1 cup does have a crack.
A hairline crack.
Well, no, it's not really hairline because it goes all the way through. You can feel it.
Can you feel
Yeah,
this?
you can feel it. So you would want to be careful. I wouldn't imagine you would really use these. I mean, if you wanted to, you absolutely could. But see, you can see the crack there.
Side, yeah.
You can see it here, and then it's just got a little like a chip right there on the mouth of the cup. That's just on the 1 cup itself, though, because to me these would be more, like your vintage kitchen display type pieces. I don't think that I would use these, but
You did say you were starting this at 15, right?
for the entire
That's
set.
the set,
Yeah,
For the
that's
entire
a great price.
I know.
Sabrina, when I found that set, it was above like a 1950s stove.
And it was
Wow.
It was
Filthy.
old type of stoves that you pull up the top, on the very top, you would pull up like a half of it. And there was like a shelf on the stove, and you pick it up and you could just feel the grease. I mean, probably for 30 or 40 years of grease that were on those.
These things were so filthy.
They were filthy.
So filthy. I mean, I had to take. The Dawn wasn't even getting through all the grease on them. I actually took an SOS pad to them finally. But so you can see, I did clean them up. That one I think is the only one that has a mark on the bottom. None of the rest of them do. But for $15, that's a great starting set. And if you're a reseller or you've got a booth, you could flip these.
It'll be you just.
Tramp will be your
What
Frank
did
to your
Penelope say?
Siri. She said Frank would be
Tramp will be your
Tramp will be-
Frank to your.
to your
Siri.
Siri.
Oh, okay.
Not sure where that goes. I know this is a good deal, but all right, that's all right. I'm happy to sit on them. We can bring them back another day too. And if you see it on the replay, send me an email. So that was 2 for me, Sabrina.
All right.
So that was the.
Oh, GK, I ship from Northern Nevada. Where are you at? And I use pirate ship, and so I usually I can get you just the best that I possibly can get as far as rates go. So
All right. This is my highest price offer or starting bid, and you'll see why. It's $35. If you look it up, I mean, that's a great price. This is a uranium check glass vase. It's almost 9 inches tall, and the opening is 5 3/4 inches. It is etched.
Wow, that's
It has flowers, and then it has a ribbon. So it's hard to show you with only 2 hands. Let me take a piece of paper and put behind it. So you see one flower goes up, and then you have the ribbon dividing the flowers, and then the next flower drops down. And it does that all the way around the vase. You see how large this is. It is stamped or etched on the bottom. Made in Czechoslovakia. And Czech glass is wonderful glass. Let me show you the glow. This glows beautifully. Now I still have a light on, but it glows bright green. Apparently, so does my nail polish. Except that glows blue. It is very beautiful. So this is an older piece, almost 9 inches. And that's a great price on it. It is signed on the bottom.
That's gorgeous. Who's it signed by?
Czechoslovakia.
Okay, it's pretty. That's really pretty.
Right there. I'm trying to
Oh.
let you see that a little clearer.
Yep, I can see it.
All right. Well, we're going to pass on that.
I'm surprised. Would you start that at 35?
35.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's worth 35 at least.
yeah, it's triple
Least.
that online. More
Yeah.
than
I
double.
do that. Yeah.
Almost triple online. My next piece is going to start at 15 for a 4-piece set. And this is a set of 4 stone elephants. So you get the whole family. Now, this is a little weird.
What did you say? 4 stoned elephants?
Yeah.
That was just
Stone. Stone, not stoned.
Oh, I had to ask because all I heard was 4 stoned elephants.
No, stone.
made of stone.
No
I
D
got
on
it, I
the
got
end. Okay. Let me
Okay.
put them on here. So you have the larger one. Then you have a smaller one. And then you have a smaller. And then you have, hi, Delbert.
Hi, Delbert.
And then you have one even smaller. And I will measure them here in a second. But they all have a gray, white, and a rusty red color in them. Not exactly sure who made them or where they came from. Probably Peru. But you get all 4 for 15. The largest one is 2 inches. The next one is a little more than an inch and a half. And then the next 2 are very close in size.
Try this again.
1 1/4 and just a hair past 1 inch. But I don't see any interest, so we're going to go back to Margo.
Well, gosh darn.
I know, I'm surprised. That was a good
Good
price
stuff.
for 4.
That's good stuff. But you know what? If we don't bring it, we've got to show our good stuff, because if we don't, it's just going to sit here, and people need to see, I think, that we've got some great stuff, good stuff. These I absolutely love. I have shown these before and they haven't sold, and I love them. This is the first I've shown them for a while. And they remind me of something that you would see like on a ship. So this is the first one, and I'd like to sell them as, I think they have to go as the set. There's actually 2 of them, one smaller than the other. They're wood. See, they're wood. They're not ceramic, they're wood. This one's got the initials MI on the back. So it probably has an artist or somebody. I'm going to start the set for the 2 of them. I'm going to start them at 13, and I think they're just well worth it. This one is, I think these are fun. This one is 9 inches across.
Are they heavy?
No, not really. 9 inches by about 8 on this one. And that's the way that I would hang them anyway. I would hang her probably above. I don't think this, I've seen people that go with the bigger one on top, but I always like the smaller one on top.
I do too.
So, and you can see on her, like I said, here's the back. So you can see this is wood and they're not real heavy. And she's got that rustic looking kind of a ding in her nose. I love these. No, they're not Noel. There's weight to them, but not like cast iron or something like that. And then the smaller one, it has a signature on the back too, or a mark. I'll show you in a minute.
Oh, it probably weighs between a half and a pound, I would say.
Yeah, 7 inches across from the wing to wing, and then it's about 5 inches high. So about 7 this way, 5 this way. Here's the back on this one, and it's got like a brand on it. And she would hang the same way. And I think they're neat. If nobody buys them this time, I'm going to find a place.
Hang them on your wall.
I am. I was watching somebody earlier that was talking about, I've been getting some art project kind of ideas, and they were talking about what are they calling it, Black Academia, and that it's more for maximists instead of minimalists. It's for the maximist people. So you can always find room on your walls and places for this stuff. I love these. I think they're fabulous angels. I think they look almost like dark angels, I think is why I love them so much. Or they could also be like almost European. I mean, the look has a European from where we've been and seen some
But when
of
you
the
mention the ship,
architecture.
it's like, because they would have that out in front of the ship.
Yeah,
like a big,
I can't remember what that's
angel
called.
or yeah.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. The Dark Academia. I love it. So if nobody's interested in these, I'm going to have to find a place to hang them. And I want to hang them together. I was thinking maybe we could hang them next to each other up there, but that would look weird. They've got to hang this way. So we're
Well,
going to
you've got that
to,
whole wall of that kind of stuff.
well, I
Yeah.
guess we better find a spot, honey.
So what do you call it?
There's nobody snatching those either.
Huh? Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you call that stuff on your wall? There's a name. There's
What stuff?
not metaphysical.
All my witchy stuff?
Yeah, there's witchy stuff, and then there's
Yeah, they might could go on that
mystical
wall.
type. Huh?
Yeah, they might could go on that wall.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Well, I've got a couple of pieces that we brought back from France too that I want to integrate into that wall too. So, okay, we'll pass on those too. This is really a fun piece, and this I have to start at $45, and I'll explain to you why. This is a Bjorn Wimblad, and it's out of Denmark. This particular style goes for some very, very high dollar. And the reality is I have not been able to actually find the duplicate in the red. I have found the duplicate to this one in the blue, and it had sold for $200. So I'm starting this one at $45. This is in the red, but look at the design on this. Look at the women. The women are all riding peacocks and drinking wine. Look, there she is riding a peacock, drinking wine.
Yeah, that's so adorable.
I've got a reflection that's hitting from that light or something right in the middle where you can see. It doesn't cut off like that. That's just a reflection. Hi, Kathy. I think this is. I found this in
Well, I would like the set of 2 wooden angels.
You got it then, Noelle. You got them. Noelle will take the set of angels. You got them. Thank you, Noelle.
Congratulations, Noelle.
Yes, I really want you to see this.
I know, Apple.
How fun this is. Yeah, I want to party with them too. There's like 4 of them. I think I counted the other night. I can't see in here, honey. You turned the light too low. 1, 2,
I think there's 5.
3, 4.
4.
I think 4. 1, 2.
And the angels were
3.
13, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Now I can't. Now you made me lose track. I think it's
You
4.
were on 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4. There's 2 here, 1 here, 1 here. I'm going to lose track. So 4 women.
Did turning the light down help?
Riding the peacocks, drinking their wine. Aren't they? And this is like the size of a wine carafe. In fact, if you look up the Bjorn Wimblad, you find out they don't even call this a vase. They call it a carafe. No, now I can't see it all, baby. I can't read my measuring tape. 10.5 inches tall. This Cassie, even Kathy, Kitty Cat, she said, this is an artist that I kept an eye out for when she was actively thrifting. This is the first piece that I have found, Kathy.
But it would look great with florals in it.
Oh yeah, I'd put peacock feathers in there with it, with the ladies writing. In fact, if I had some sitting here, I'd put some in. Oh, I do. I have some up there, but they're too high up to reach right now. I mean, I know it's the red on the the tan colored kind of base, but still peacock feathers because they're writing the peacocks. It'd be so fun. So
Yeah,
fun.
it is super fun.
Yeah. So, and if you're a reseller with the value in these, there's still room for you. There's still meat on the bone. So that would be a great piece to snatch up. Otherwise, I am happy to sit on it. I'll just sit on that one for now. Okay, then that was my two.
All right.
All right, 45.
That's a wonderful piece.
I think it is too. I was really excited when I realized what it was.
All right. Let me put my start in. This is going to be a start of $7. Now, these are salt and pepper shakers. I use them to put in potted plants. I put birds and little figurines in with my plants. And I just noticed I don't have a light on. So I'll turn that on in a minute. So they do have their stoppers. And I didn't realize that was dirty on the bottom, probably from being in a plant. I'll clean that off. But they do have their stoppers. Their holes are on the top of their heads. But I think they are great to put in little plants or sit next to potted plants. There's no condition issues. And there's a lot of colors on them. You've got yellow, black, green, gray, white, brown. Thank you, Apple. That was Stu. Where is it at? Right in front of me. These are 3 inches tall.
With the candles coming
They do have a little different look to them. They have, each one has its head turned differently.
There you go. You could put peacock feathers in them.
Yeah, well, I've heard of other people using these to put hat pins in too, the smaller ones.
Mm-hmm.
You could do that as well. But we'll pass on that. My next one is going to be a $22 start. It is for a piece of Fenton. And it is a basket. This is a thumbprint in the colonial blue color with a thumbprint pattern. I have not found any condition issues on this. It is an older piece. It is not marked Fenton, but it is Fenton. Let me highlight this for you.
Oh, it matches your nails.
Just about. And with this basket, you do have the lines in the basket at each inch. You do have the nice ruffling at the top, and you have the thumbprint pattern. No chips or cracks. Now the top of the basket is almost 4 inches, but to the very top of the handle, it's about 8.5 inches. And then the basket from handle to handle measures 7.5 inches. So this is the large basket that Fenton makes. not the smaller one.
It's gorgeous.
Beautiful color.
It's gorgeous. There's those blue glass collectors out there too.
Yeah, I'm one of them, but I don't collect the
I think I
basket.
should have a cocktail. You want to bring me a glass and some ice, honey?
All
Thank
right,
you.
we're going to go back over to Margo.
Okay. And Brad's going to go pour me a cocktail. I've decided I'm going to have a cocktail.
You sure thing, GK. Thank you, hon.
I have an Annalee Pirate. Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. Oh, he's got what is that sticking out of there? One moment, please. Oh, I know what that is. It's just a piece of rubber band. Okay. So I've got an Annalee Pirate. I'm going to start him at $15. He
I've
is
never
linked.
seen a pirate.
Yeah, this is the first pirate I've had. I don't think, yeah, his box opens so you could add treasures into his treasure chest if
Jewelry.
you want to.
Old coins.
Uh-huh. Chocolate coins. He's got a little bear and his little guitar down here. If you like to, it looks like Guapo. He's got the patch on his eye. He's
He
got
has
his
white hair.
Let's see if he's got a date on him. 98. He's a 98 Annalee. And let me measure him for you. If you're an Annalee collector, and I'm not, I only pick them up because other people seem to like them so much. So I will pick them up from time to time. We've got some out in the garage for Christmas too.
I have several of the holiday ones.
Yeah, I've got a Halloween one, but it's got black cat, and I'm really hesitant to let that one go. That may be the one piece I'd want to keep. This is it's about 8 inches tall, and then his little platform that he balances on here is about probably 8 inches across too. So that's a good price for an Annalee collector if you want to snatch him up.
What was he priced at?
15.
I love that he has his treasure chest.
I do too. And you could fill it up with stuff. You could hide something in there. Nobody
I
would
like
even
his
think
hat.
about looking.
I think the hat's pretty cool.
The hat's very cool. It's like a Paul Revere hat.
Mhm.
Oh, what's he holding over here? Oh, he's got a horn. He's tooting his own horn. He's got a horn in his hand too. You can see it there. It's kind of little, but like that little guitar. That's I'm thinking with that little guitar down there. I'm like, why would they put such a tiny little guitar with a big old pirate and a teddy bear? Tricorn. What's tricorn?
I don't know.
I don't know.
GK says tricorn.
Tricorn.
I don't know.
I don't know what tricorn
I don't
is.
either.
Look it up.
Okay. Nobody wants to snatch
Oh,
that.
it's tricorn hat. That's what.
Oh,
comes
that's what that's
out.
called. It's called a tricorn hat.
The hat. Oh,
The hat.
Okay.
I did not know that. Thank you.
Did
Now
not
I've
know
learned
that
something.
either.
Now I have learned something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And so that now Brad's brought me a piece of blue glass.
Mm.
Now I believe this is not signed and it isn't marked, and I believe it's probably Polish glass.
That's what I'm
I did
guessing,
wash
yeah.
it. There's if you see
It
some
could
marks,
be a
it's because
different
there's still
European,
water
but,
dripping on the inside. It's got the polished pontal on the bottom. It's just a very pretty, and the
Pure
bottom
silver.
is clear, so like it's cased from the clear into the blue. Or are you imaging it?
I'm gonna try.
Good luck. Can you get it? Hurry.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me measure it for. Oh, let's start this at. Let's start it at 15.
You know what?
What?
Looking at this, it could be IKEA.
And all the IKEA is Polish glass, honey.
Christian Stromovis or
That's
something?
what I had a hunch. Kristen somebody.
Retired IKEA Mildra
Yeah.
Christian
And it's all Polish.
Stromovis or Stromokist or something.
Yeah, and all the IKEA stuff is Polish glass, honey.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I just measured it, and now he.
Beautiful color.
Tell you what it was. How tall it was. 13 inches.
And you said how much?
I started it at 15.
Okay.
that sound right?
They're showing one here for 13. So
Oh, really?
I would say
Is it the same
I would
size?
start it at 10. I think that's fair.
You don't have to bubble wrap. Are you?
No, I don't. You're right.
You don't have to bubble
I wanna
wrap
get-
it and be
I
sure
wanna
it
sell
gets
it.
there safe. Yeah, I
Let's
want to
sell.
sell it too. So let's start it at 13 instead.
Okay, 13.
13. We'll agree on the 13.
It is retired, so you can't get it anymore, but unless it's on the secondary market. But yeah, I think that's fair.
It's really pretty, and it would look fabulous with peacock feathers in it too. Why don't I have my peacock feathers down here that I can be stashing it in
I don't
everything?
know.
All I've got is the stupid little plastic plant that won't fit in there, you know.
Probably because I haven't got a chair and reached up there.
I
and
know you
got
could.
those
You
ones.
probably wouldn't even have to get a chair to reach up there and get those.
That's probably
Starting at just 13, and it's 13 inches tall. Isn't that what I measured? It's beautiful. It really is. I
Size.
just want to see you can see water in there probably at the moment. Oh my God, Bradley. Yeah. Look,
Oh, you get the full name, Brad.
check this now. Yeah, look at that. Look
Eva
at that
likes it for
peacock
13.
feathers. Oh, Geneva, yay!
That looks really nice with those in it.
Yeah, let's go with the
Yeah,
peacock.
I would put more in there, but this is just an example. So, all right, Geneva's in for 13. Count it down.
All
Yay,
right.
Geneva!
Going once, going twice, and sold.
Thank you,
Congratulations,
Geneva.
Geneva.
And I've got more peacock feathers out in the garage. If I can get Brad to bring some in for me, I'll throw some in.
That
So
was
you
your
can
second,
if you
right?
want them. Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
All right. I'm going to do
Let's see.
$12 choice. I have two different ones. Let me find them because I have several things up here. This is one,
Put whiskey in
and
there.
this is one.
Ready more?
Now, these are new in box. Two different ones. This is Willow Tree. I'm starting them at 12, new in box. And this one is Heart of Gold. It's a keepsake box, and it says, "You will always have my heart." And I should have been getting this out, but I was too busy watching Margo. And this is what this one looks like. It's a round, and it comes with, well, it doesn't look like this one does. The other one comes with paperwork. Maybe this one is inside. No, it's not. So it has a gold heart in the hands. The back of it is marked. Oh, here are my glasses. So sorry. I can't see close up anymore.
That's why you got to have one of these things.
I do. 2005 Heart of Gold. There's a little gold heart there as well. And then it is also marked right there. And then on the inside, it says, "You will always have my heart." This is brand new in box. And it is 3.5 inches by a little over 1 3/4, because it is 3D. It does stand out a bit. The second one is also new in box. It is from the Heart keepsake box. Love, heartfelt, and true. And this one is square. Sorry about the noise, guys. I should have already had these out. On this side, there is a rose. On the bottom, it says From the Heart 2003. It's just styrofoam and stuff. And then the front of it, she has a red heart. The other one was a male with a gold heart, and it was round. This one comes with paperwork. The inside of this one says love, heartfelt, and true. This one is about the same size, but it is square instead of round. It might be a little thicker. This one's a girl with a red heart. This one's a boy with a gold heart. They're both from 2003. And they're 12 each. But I do not see any interest. So we're going to pass on that. And I have a $10 start. We're going to do 9. On this Japan shoe, it is stamped and marked. And it's got this kitty and dog on it. So great little planter shoe. Hi, Christy. How are you?
Hi, Christy.
The little dog is on the bottom, and the little cat is teasing the dog from the top. And it says Japan right there, and it's stamped Japan right there. So if you were a dog and a cat lover, this is great. Just put a little faux succulent in there, or put your pens and pencils in there.
That's cute. That's
I
really
know,
cute.
it's really cute. I got this out of my personal collection.
It's really hard when you start picking your own collection because, you know, and I do it because I'm like, okay, if I'm going to keep some, I've got to thin this out.
I know.
You know?
4.5 inches long. All
I
right.
think that's horrible.
I don't see any interest in that, so we're going to go back to Margo.
Okay. Now, I have shown these before, and I think they're absolutely beautiful. And neither one of them are signed, and I do believe them to be hand painted. This is the first one. They're only, I know they look taller, but they're only like 11 inches, I think, or 12. Let me remeasure them. Oh, no. Okay. So this one's 12 and a half, and this is the taller of the two. The other one is more bulbous. But look at this pattern. I'm going to start these. In fact, I'm not even going to start them. I'm going to do a buy it now choice. And it's going to be buy it now, $20 choice. I'm sure that part of the concern is the shipping on these because of their size. But I can assure you that I can see this has the gold on it here too. I'm sure even to the East Coast, I would probably use, I've got 16 by 12 by 12 boxes that I can stuff full of stuff. And I think I could get both of these in one of those boxes if somebody took them both. And it would be about 24 going to the East Coast for them. And I think they're well worth that if you like these. Or if you're on the West Coast, I can get these to you easily. Probably, you know, like half that, $12, $13 going ground. Because I would definitely want to pack them well. Look at this one. And neither one, like I said, neither one are signed. Neither one of them. But they're beautiful. Look at the handle on this. And with only one, even if I send, if you just get one and I do the 12 by 12 by 16 box, and there's only one in it, it's not going to be in that $24 range, but probably closer to 20. Just because it does require a little oversized box. This one is exactly 12 inches tall. So it's like a half inch shorter than the other one. I was excited when I saw these. I couldn't leave them. I just could not leave them for what I was able to pick them up for. And a $20 bill for each one. It's even though they're not marked, I know these have got age.
They're beautiful.
They're really, really beautiful. Really pretty. This one on the handle too. See, it's got all of the little gold accents and dotting on it. Neither one has any chips or cracks. They're clean. They're just really, really beautiful. And how beautiful would they be full of peacock feathers? I don't have enough peacock feathers to fill this one up. I actually do out in the garage. I got a whole bunch of them. I think they're gorgeous. I just think they're gorgeous.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Cool. Cool. So that was the buy it now. So he gets to pick.
Yep.
He gets to pick. It was $20 choice. Buy it now.
One or both.
One or both. They're both gorgeous. They're both just
They really are.
gorgeous. He'll take both.
Both.
Thank
Good
you,
choice,
Mike.
Mike.
Thank you. Where am I shipping these to you? Give me an idea.
Tell her what state you're in, Mike.
Yes. What state are you in, Mike?
Hi, Troy.
Hi, 710. 710 is oil upside down. Yay. I promise I will pack them very, very well for you.
He's in Pennsylvania.
Yay. Okay. I'll be very, very careful with the packing. Hi,
Pennsylvania.
Edward.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, just be sure, go ahead and send me your info, and my email address is up there somewhere.
Oh. Excuse me. I'll put it in the chat right now.
Oh, he's up in Pittsburgh. Isn't that upward? Like Logan's parents were up in that area,
Yeah,
aren't they?
well, yeah, suburbs, I think of that.
Okay. Thank you, Mike. Bravo. Yay, yay. This is a little piece of cut to clear. And we're going to start this at just $10, and I'll show you why in just a minute. There is a funny little flaw in it that I will
I'm sorry. I
disclose.
missed your starting bid.
10.
10. Okay.
This is an 8-inch, very deep red, cut to clear little vase. Now, the flaw that I find on it, which made me question it, Brad and I have been sitting here going over it, is like right at the top, because I'm thinking, I see this and I'm thinking, can cut to clear present itself as flash? But let me see if I can get this to focus where you can see it right on the edge. No, I don't even see it myself, right here. So let me see if I can get it to focus. It's going to focus on my fingers? No. Maybe. See, it's not, it looks more like glare here, but it almost makes it look right here like, I wonder if they chipped it, but it's smooth so it doesn't feel like a chip. Hi, Jan. I'm trying to.
It looks like it's, crystal to me. I didn't do the finger test. Yeah, try dinging it. Try dinging it and see if it has the crystal sound.
No.
No. Huh.
No, it's glass.
No, it's glass.
It's glass. But right here, it almost looks like there's flash coming off, but it doesn't appear to be flash. That's what I was trying to show you. But there's no chip or anything there either.
It's like
it's almost like you could feel it and then it was smoothed or something. It's weird. So that's why I'm starting it at just $10. It's still a beautiful piece. There's no chip or anything there. It just almost looks like there's flash coming off, but it doesn't appear to be flash at all. So I think maybe that's what it was, is maybe in the process of making it, they chipped it or something through there and then smoothed it.
I don't know. Yeah, I have no clue. Not the right
I don't
guy.
know.
It's really pretty.
You don't see it like that anywhere else on it?
No.
No, but it's also cut, like cut to clear is. I mean, I think
'cause
that's
your
what it
bottom's
is.
clear.
But, I mean, even this.
But I
we're
don't
down
see-
here.
yeah.
I mean, it's probably sharp on those. Like, is it
It's
kinda-
not sharp, but you can feel where it was cut. Yeah.
Thank you,
And there's
Jan.
Yeah, and there's nothing there that looks like where it does up here, there may be
Pieces.
like flash coming off or anything. Nothing like that. Nothing on any
Usually-
other part of it.
Jan just subbed. Thanks, Jan.
Thank you. Yeah, I just reached my 600 this week, so I'm like 603 or 604, something like that now. We can maintain that for 2 more weeks. Then we will do a 600 subscriber giveaway on my channel.
Let's see.
Okay. If there's no interest in this, I'll set it aside. But it's still really pretty, regardless of that little flaw. Like I said, it's not rough or it feels like a chip or anything there. It's totally smooth. It's super pretty. And how pretty would this be with peacock feathers in it?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Anyway, go ahead, Sabrina, back to you.
Gotta move stuff in my way. My mouse isn't working. All right. I have a $5 starting bid, and this does have a small condition issue, which is why I'm starting it at $5. It is a willow tree. And where did I put it? It's hard to notice the little area because it kind of blends in, but you can see that it's a little lighter in color right there. But because of that little discoloration, I believe it was originally a little chip. This was supposed to be a buy it now. I'm sorry. Let me change that.
Nancy wants the bird salt and pepper shakers, Sabrina.
Oh, GK grabbed them. I'm sorry, Nancy. So if anyone wants this, I just changed it to a buy it now. It still has an $8 price tag on the bottom, which is what I paid for it.
See, look how pretty that looks with peacock feathers.
It is thoughtful. And it is from year.
Thank you, Mike.
Oh, thanks, Mike. It is from year 2008.
Ooh.
But if anyone wants that for $5, just let me know. My next item is going to be a $7 start. And this is super cool. It is a little glass kitty. Oh, you sure can, Mike. Thank you. That is so cute. Hi, Patty Paws.
Hi, Patty.
And I just dropped Margo's link again. If you scroll up just a little bit, it's right up there. If you're not subscribed to her, please subscribe to her. She has live sales every Friday. She also drops videos. You don't want to miss that. Look at this little glass kitty. Blue ears, blue eyes, and a very light blue mouth or nose. But look at its belly. It's got like a little globe with a little yellow fish in its belly.
Does it glow? Have you taken a black light to that?
You know, I usually do with everything, but I did not do it with this. No, it does not.
Too bad. It almost looks suspicious, like the eyes might glow.
You know, I didn't do it to the eyes. I just did it to the belly. No.
Nope. I see Patty for 7 and then Penelope, but I see Patty first.
Okay, and
Penelope's at 8.
thank you.
Thanks, Patty.
Let me measure it since this is right in my way. It is 2 inches tall and from tail to nose, 2.5 inches. And then Patty's got at 9. So here's the little fish in its belly. And here's the little face. I took this out of my personal collection as well. Here's the bottom. It is all glass. There's no chips or cracks. There's such a glare. And I forgot to turn my other light on, so I'm looking really dark.
And Patty is out to Penelope. Penelope's at 10.
Okay, thank you so much. And I will count Penelope down. And sold to Penelope. Congratulations, and thank you both. And that was my 2. So we're going to go back to Margo.
Okay. I
Oh,
have.
I'm sorry, by Bird Boutique, Robin. You were just a little too late. Let me refresh just to make sure, but I see you.
I see it right after the sold. I see.
Yeah,
I
that's what I
see
see.
Robin right after the sold.
That's what I see. But
And Robin, you're on my list to invoice tomorrow. Well, I don't know if it'll be. I think it's tomorrow, but it's possible that it's Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So what do you want now out there?
That fairy lamp that didn't sell last night, the diamond cut one. So I've got this beautiful cobalt basket, and it is marked on the bottom, but can I read it? Probably not. I think it's just a number. Let me double check. Oh no, I looked at this and it confused me because it looks like either an M or a W. It's not Westmoreland W though. So maybe it's an M. I don't know. So I don't know who made this, but there is either a distinct M or W on the bottom. And I didn't do enough research to double check it. I'm going to start this at 13. I think it's beautiful. It's cobalt. It stands about 7.5 inches high. The opening on it is about 4.5 across by 3. So 3 this way, 4.5 this way. And what did I measure? Now I've forgotten already.
I did too. Oh, you're muted, Margo. You're muted.
How long you been
You
talking?
went quiet. So I looked up and I'm like, I don't hear her.
I'm just going on and on and on and on.
The last thing I heard was the measurements.
Okay. So it's like 8 inches high. I think it was 4.5 this way and about 3.5 this way. And how did so I wasn't muted when I started it? I must have hit something. How weird.
You must have hit something.
And the mark on the bottom is either a W or an M. It's not a Westmoreland W though. So this is not Westmoreland. I don't know who made this.
Here, let me look at this.
I'm
It's
trying
either
to
a
think.
W or an M. It's beautiful.
I would say it's an M.
You think it's an M?
I think it's
How
an
can
M.
you tell if it's an M and not a W?
I don't know. I just think it is. If it was a W, it would. Okay.
It's really pretty. Anyway, what I started to say was the blue almost differentiates what I'm seeing on the camera. It's an absolute cobalt, very, very cobalt, pretty, like your royal kind of cobalt blue. On the camera, I'm almost seeing a tinge of green to it, and I don't know if that's right or not, but it's not.
It almost looks black on the screen to
Do
me.
you think so?
At least on your
Oh,
screen.
it looks like very deep blue to me.
It's a very deep blue on my
It's
phone,
super
but on
pretty.
that, it looks on your computer, it looks black.
It's super pretty. I like just looking at it right now. I mean, looking at the handle is so dark. It's almost like you would think that it would glow. Do we dare? No, not a chance. Got to find out though. Wouldn't that be funny if it did? Super pretty.
What did you start that
pretty.
basket at?
13.
Okay.
It's a good
And I
price.
love shipping baskets. They're just, I love packing and shipping, and I really love shipping baskets. They're just, my favorite things to have to pack and ship. That's what I was thinking when you were showing your big blue basket, Sabrina. I'm like, oh my God, those are the things you put in front of you. You have to study them for a while you figure out how you're gonna pack them. You do the handle separate, and then you do the piece, and you stuff it inside, and then you eventually turn it into like one piece.
Right.
Anyway, super pretty. If you're interested in this, snatch it on the replay. Email me. It's a really pretty little basket. Was that two for me, or is that one?
That was one. I think,
That was
wasn't it?
one.
That was just one.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I have an Indiana glass diamond cut amber fairy lamp. And I'm going to start this at $23.
We've never.
I love it when I screw
don't-
with you in numbers.
We've never used that number. I don't think 23. Huh?
We're going to
Okay.
start it at 23.
23.
It's the Indiana glass diamond cut, I think they call it. Amber. It is 7 inches tall. There's no chips or cracks on this. You can see the whole base, everything. And what's really cool about this is that we found the top when we were on vacation someplace in Florida, and we knew we had a bottom at home. So when we got home, we were able to marry these two pieces together. That's why we do pick up miscellaneous fairy lamp pieces when we find them. And eventually, check that out. 23 is a magic number, Penelope says. See? 23 is a good number. It's a beautiful fairy lamp. If you collect fairy lamps, we picked up a really good one the other day. We haven't shown yet either. It's a Fenton. We found a Fenton that I might have to keep. So, and I usually put like a light in this so you can see. Set that down in there. I don't know how well the glow will come up, but look, fall's just around the corner. We're hitting into August. So we've got August and September, and boom, October's here. It's fall, and it's time for all of your amber colors.
Just bought a fairy lamp.
All
in case
right.
that-
Too bad.
Is it amber?
I've got more too. I have a clear stars and bars and an amber stars and bars. And I also have a little lavender,
like a hobnail.
like a little hobnail.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you can't have enough fairy lamps.
I'm looking for a uranium one.
Yeah.
You know what else I'm looking for? I need the insert, a Fenton insert.
Oh, for the 3-piece?
Yeah,
Yeah, those are hard to find.
they really are. I had one and I sold it because someone needed it. So mine's just barely sitting on, and I wish I hadn't gotten rid of mine
Yeah,
now.
that's something
Yeah.
I've never found. I've never found
I
a
had-
3-piece Fenton fairy lamp.
Well, I had one, and I went ahead and I wasn't
You
in
sold
love
it,
with
yeah.
it, and it
No.
was uranium. You should have come to that sale because I sold one, and it was a 3-piece, like the they don't call it the cabbage rose. There's a different rose or something that they call on that one, similar to the cabbage rose.
Oh, I didn't.
I
I
had
missed
one and
that
I sold
sale.
it. But and it was uranium. But the middle insert had a small, tiny chip on it. Other than
Oh,
that,
I'm keeping it for myself, so I don't care.
yeah. Okay, well that was
Christine.
you. I'll go back to you. Hello, Christine.
All right, let me clear the banner, and I will move myself over. Didn't want to move over there for a second. My next item is a $15 start on a beautiful paperweight. Now, I don't know what they... Bonnie, what's the 3 for, honey? Did I miss something? Are you answering someone?
Maybe she meant to put 23 in there.
I wonder. I'll wait and see what she says.
Error.
It was
Error.
an A.
Okay.
Maybe her cat stepped on her keyboard.
Kitties do that, you know.
Cat on
That's
keyboard.
bad.
Yep, mine has done it. All right. This is a beautiful paperweight. I don't know what this type is called with the little handle on top, but it's got all these beautiful colors in it. And the bottom is just so crystal clear. It does not have a signature, but the bottom is so pretty and clear. Here's the side view. Oh, I'm just now noticing a little chip that I have never seen before. So let me,
Never
Mike,
pay?
I just noticed a chip on it, so I'm going to show you the chip, but I'm going to reduce the price because I just noticed that it has a little chip here. And I didn't notice that before, not even when I was cleaning it. So it's just a small one, but it is there. So let's retract that because I don't want you to pay that much when it has a chip. So I'm going to reduce it to 12. And if you're still interested, you can, now it has my fingerprints all over it. You can put in 12, but don't feel pressured. Let me measure it. It is 4.5 inches tall, and across the widest part, it is exactly 3 inches.
Mike's at
All
12.
right. Thanks, Mike. I'm going to count you down. Congratulations, and thank you so much. My next one is going to be an $8 start. And it is for a dog. This isn't just any dog. This is a Goble French Bulldog made by Goble. So cute. I keep forgetting to turn my other light on. Right there, it says Goble on the bottom.
He's got a very smugly mischievous looking face.
Doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And I see GK at 8. Thank you, GK. And I'll just give it a couple more seconds. I'm going to start counting it down. And it is sold to GK. Congratulations. And Bonnie. And Margo, you ready? I'm going to put you back up.
Yes. Okay. I have a Dugan glass, carnival glass rose bowl. I'm going to start this at 15. It's that beautiful purple. It does have the grape pattern and it's footed. Has the grape and the leaves. If you like carnival glass and you like the rose bowls, it's a good one.
On the full disclosure, there's just a
Where?
small little flea bite on one of the feet, and it's hard to find.
That's beautiful. Carrie Ann is at 15.
Oh, yay, Carrie Ann.
It's you don't
It's
even,
right now. You know what? It feels like it is, but I don't think it is. I think it's in the mold.
Do you think it's the mold?
I think it's like that seam in the mold.
Okay.
Is what you're feeling.
All right.
I don't think that is a chip on that. I think
I didn't
that's in
say
the
a
mold.
chip. I said the little flea bite. Or whatever you want to
No,
call
I
it.
think that's in the mold.
Okay.
I think, and let me measure it for you.
While
This-
you're doing that, I'm going to grab a drink. I'll just be 30 seconds.
Not a problem.
Okay.
It is, well, the opening is about from, the little like petals inside, the petal openings is about 3.5 across. But if you try to go all the way across, it's closer to 5 because it is bulbous. And it stands approximately 5 inches tall also. It's really pretty. I was just looking at the finish up here too. It's really satiny. Looks really nice. See, and on the, I don't know what Brad's feeling on there, but all I feel, I don't see any flea bites. All I feel when you go around the feet is like the mold from
The mold?
where it was molded. Yeah.
Okay.
So I see Carrie Ann at 15. If there's no other interest, we can count it down. It's really pretty.
It
Should
is
hold it
beautiful.
still. It should hold it still.
And that is sold to Carrie Ann. Congratulations.
Thanks, Carrie Ann.
Yeah, I love the theme.
Yeah, I know. And I was kind of trying to Google this the other night without doing an image on it. And I was coming up with everything, but nothing like this one with the feet. There were some with feet, but they weren't the same. They weren't the Dugan. And then this is absolutely beautiful. This is an Ellie Smith Moon and Stars Compote Candy Dish, Amberina. I'm going to start this at $22. And it's got beautiful glow on that cadmium. If you can see it underneath. It's all over the stem part practically. The stem up onto the bowl. You can see it. It's beautiful. But let me measure it for you. This would be a great one for fall too. 7 inches across, and it stands about 5.5 high. So it's a beautiful, glowy Ellie Smith Moon and Stars Cadmium Amberina. I mean, how great is this for the fall? Or to put in your collection with your uranium glass. If you've got everything and you've got
That's
your black light
beautiful.
on it, it really is pretty. It's a really nice one. Really nice piece. And I love the Moon and Stars. Mike's in.
Yeah,
This is
that's
a nice
gorgeous
piece, Mike.
piece, Mike.
Now, Mike, you've got those 2 big pieces coming, so we're going to have to be careful how we get this. It should be, Sabrina had it up here when it comes to me, Christine.
Oh, yeah, I can put it in the chat again.
Put it in
Give me
there.
1 second.
Well, depending on how much you buy, you may want to pack that one.
Yeah.
There you go.
I may have to, Mike. If I do, if I'm not comfortable putting these in with the 2 other pieces, then I'll communicate with you and we'll discuss the shipping.
Yeah, because you might have to do it more than one box.
Yes. The other 2 pieces, I'm pretty confident I can get in together, but I'm not sure if I can do them and this because they are sizable pieces. But I'll communicate with you on it. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, if you want to cut that, count that down.
Go to Mike. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mike, very much. You're going to love this. This is a beautiful piece. Okay, and Carrie Ann got that one.
Yay.
So that's it back to Sabrina.
That one was 22, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I am only starting this at $25.
Okay.
And it is a Fenton white milk glass hobnail vase. And I love it.
Ooh, I like that too.
Yeah, and if it doesn't sell, I probably won't offer it again because I already want to keep it.
That's a pretty one. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has
That's
no
a tall one. Yeah. How
conditions.
tall is that one? Is it like 10 inches or 12?
I'm measuring it right now. It is 11 inches.
11 inches, yeah.
Yep. At its widest, and this is very difficult, but I believe it is. Let me turn it on its side and try. I believe it's about 6.5.
What am I doing?
None of the hobnail are popped. No, there's no chips. There's no cracks. It's nice and clean inside. It is Fenton. I love the ruffling at the top. It's in great condition. It is a little weighty because it is big, but it's a gorgeous vase. I have one. It is, but we can pass on this. And my next one's going to start at 16, which is a great deal for this brooch. It does come in the box, but the box is really messed up. It's not in good condition at all. And this is a vintage Limoges brooch. And it's in excellent condition. Here is the back. I'm not sure. It's not overly vintage, but it is vintage. Let me measure it. It's not missing any stones. It's 2.5 inches. And again, it is Limoges. Oh, I'm sorry, Noelle. I didn't see you. My cursor was covering it. And if anyone else is interested, jump in because I'm going to count it down for Noelle. Going once, going twice, and sold. Congratulations, Noelle. Thank you so much. And again, I'll be invoicing Wednesday. If anyone needs me to wait, then just let me know. And I'm pulling up Margo. And you're muted, honey.
I know. I muted that because I'm in here futzing around with stuff.
It's labeled on the inside of the box, too.
You know what? I don't imagine that I will get a bite on this, but I'm going to show it anyway because this is the most vintage piece of jewelry I think that I have. And I actually would have to start this at about $200 if anybody is seriously, seriously interested in it. Bear with while I unhook it here. It's a 4-panel kind of, it's a bracelet. Let me bring it up here so you can see it. And the research that I have done on this, I've had this for a couple of years, and I research it from time to time to see if I can find another one. And the only one that I have been able to find sold for over $600. So I don't think these stones are natural stones. They don't feel cold to the touch, but you've got to look at the design. There's no mark on it, GK, but look at this. Look at the detail on this. If you look really, really close here, you're going to see a lizard.
Oh, I see it. Yes, that is super cool.
The little lizard in there, little amethyst type stones, little pearls. Then the little leaves over here. And I think that if I remember correctly, looking over it, that's the only one on here. Is this not fabulous though? It just has that one little lizard on it. And it's big. It's bulky. I picked this up from a gal a couple years ago that Brad and I did. She came over with a bunch of jewelry, and a lot of it was that Indian silver jewelry. And we did have a lot of that for a while. We still have some of that left. But I haven't done a jewelry sale for a long time. It's like a I don't know what. No, there's nothing missing on it, Noelle, that I can see. And let me see if I can show you the inside kind of too, so you can see it, how it hinges.
Do you know what type of metal it is, Margo?
I would have no idea. It's some type of a gold tone. There's no marks on it that we have been able to find. It's heavy. It has weight. I mean, way too big for
Have I
my
looked at that?
wrist. See, it's big. You can see how it fits. If you were going to seriously wear it, I mean, you have to be prepared. There is some weight to it. But again, I have no idea. It's a gold tone. And we've not, Brad wants to, now he wants to check it over.
Yeah,
But
I
I want to
don't know if
measure
I
it a
ever
little
have.
bit. Each
I
one of
might
these,
have.
it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these panels. And each panel is about 2 inches by about 2 inches, all hinged together.
And you said you found it on eBay?
No.
This lady that we bought a bunch of jewelry from.
And she's actually deceased now.
But
Yes,
you said that you found it for $600?
No.
She came to Margo's house.
I didn't pay that for it. The only other one I've been able to find online, I got this about 2 years ago from this lady. And the only other one I have been able to try to price this thing and get an idea, there's only one other one online, and it sold for like $600.
Did they have a description for it to tell you anything about it?
No, it was like they had no knowledge of it either.
Okay.
I'll go back and look again, but I mean, it's just so cool. And especially that part with that lizard. I love the lizard.
Yeah.
No, I didn't pay that much for it, but I knew when I saw it that it was old.
It's totally a statement piece. I mean,
I'm thinking, it seems
It's-
like in some description I read that somebody was talking like 1940s or earlier.
Vanessa wants the red cut to clear base.
Yeah. Vanessa wants the red cut to clear base, honey.
That's right.
Yeah, look at Mr. Lizard.
Right
Oh
here.
yeah, look, Vanessa. Look how pretty it looks. I stuck some peacock feathers in it. It's sitting right here.
Take the peacock feathers.
Anyway,
Take the
if
feathers.
anybody was seriously interested in it, I would absolutely take no less than 200 for it, because I know that if somebody really wants it, that you can get. If you're a reseller, if you've got an antique booth, you can probably make some money on this piece, but I'm willing just to sit on it. It's been sitting up in my special cabinet for a while, and I pulled it out tonight just because I wanted to show it. Okay.
You wanted to show it off.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, then I do have, what was I going to show? Bear with. I have a couple of brooches, and somebody was asking about brooches. Brad pulled ours out too. These are all vintage brooches. Okay, so I have, this is a really fun enamel brooch. There's no mark on it. And it's kind of a fall color, like almost like just a beige with the rhinestones in the middle. I'll show you the back in a minute. See how pretty that is? And then here's the back on this one. There's no mark on it. If there's any interest in this, I will start it at just $7 on this one. Really pretty. Nice colors for the fall coming in. No missing stones. Noelle is in at 7.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did
That's
not
okay.
even put anything in. I
That's
apologize.
We were doing it. We'd
Noel.
probably be doing it every time.
Noel, who is that in your icon there? Who is that lady in your little icon there? I love her.
Oh, I thought it was a doll.
It is.
It's a doll.
Yeah, look, it's got to be. Those are the kind of dolls I want to play with. I'm going to paint faces on dolls and do some of that gothic kind of artwork with some dolls. I have some ideas. Margo's going to get crafty.
Oh, bye, Jan. Have a good night, honey. Do you want me to count this down?
Thanks, Dan. Yeah. Thanks,
night,
Dan.
Jan.
Good to see you.
I think maybe you can. Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Count it down.
Yeah,
Noel.
that one can
Well,
go
to
to
Noel,
Noel.
congratulations.
Thanks, Noel. Okay, and then that was my 2. Oh, this one's pretty too.
All right. All right. I have a $9 start. And it is for this clear cloche. And I love the shape of this and the handle on it. This says Oneida, made in America. I don't know if it's just silver tone or if it is silver plate. It does not say, and I did not look it up. But this is a marriage. I did pair these 2 together. And I've been using these. And I had a little figurine inside. I've had different things inside. And it looks really cute with a little small figurine inside. It would look cute for a holiday if you had a little Christmas tree or a little holiday. Let me measure it so that you have an idea of how tall it is. The overall size of it is 7.5 inches, but you have probably a good 3 inches of good space to put a figurine. So it is paneled. It does have some detail to it. And I love the handle on it. But for the set, it's $9. And if not, then it'll go back into my collection and I'll just put something else back in it. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. I will count down for you. Sold to Bonnie. Congratulations. All right, I have a $6 start. And this is to hang on the wall. This is hand-turned piece of wood, but someone painted this covered bridge scene in the fall on the front. And they have signed and dated it. It is signed either T or J Marsh, 1981. And let me get a little closer for you to see that. I keep forgetting to turn the light on. I'm going to do that as soon as I put your next start in, Margo. But look at the little fall scene. And I love covered bridges. This is only $6, and it would look great on the wall or propped up in a little plate stand. And I do have some small plastic plate stands, so if someone wants to grab this, I can send one with it.
Why won't it let me do that?
This is about almost 5.5 inches round. But we are going to pass on that and go
No,
back
you
to...
aren't. I want it. I want it.
Okay. Do you want a little plate stand? I've got some small plastic ones.
If you want to, you know what I'm going to do with that?
What's that?
I've been looking for some small little paintings like that. I'm going to do that little craft work with it, and I'm going to paint a little ghost on the bridge.
Oh, that would be so cute.
Mm-hmm. I've been looking for little paintings like that, so that's perfect. That's
Well,
absolutely
thanks, Margo.
okay. So now Brad's in there playing with brooches. Wow, this is an older one too. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a choice. And I'm going to do a choice starting at $7. And the first one in the choice, I'm going to show 3 that are going to be choice. Here's another enamel. Look how pretty. This is like a pearlescent white enamel with the gold in the center. It's got one of the older, like the V clasps on it. Mike wants your big Fenton milk glass vase, Sabrina.
Yes, I was just going to respond to him. I didn't want to interrupt you. Thank you so much, Mike. I will put you down for it.
That's the one you were ready to
That's
keep.
the one you're ready to keep.
That's what happens.
That's okay.
So this one is 2 inches across. And then we have this enamel brooch. It's a white enamel brooch of a white flower. Am I getting it up there? With the stem. It has the green leaf on the stem. So these are going to be choice just starting at $7. Here's the back on it. Oh, honey.
That one.
Yeah. Well, you already broke my nun the other night. I rearranged all this. Just don't touch any of it. Okay? Don't touch any of it. I took Charlie down.
Okay.
Okay, and I haven't found my nun's finger yet.
No, it's, like I said, it's probably in that bin.
So here's the back on this one. And then I'm going to do this enamel brooch. This one's older too. It has the older style V clasp on it. This one's pretty cool. And this one is the red poinsettia enamel brooch. So if you like enamel brooches, these are starting at just $7 choice. With the stem on the poinsettia is 3 inches. So the red poinsettia, which is my favorite, and there's the back on it. And then the white pearlescent, and there's the back on that one. Or this other just little white enamel. And here's the back on that one. And I see Noelle for the 7. We'll just give it another second. And if there's no other interest, we'll count it down and let Noelle make her choice.
All right, I'll count it
Okay.
down for you. I had to turn my light on. Sold to Noelle. Congratulations. And let us know which one or ones you're interested in.
Red poinsettia.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. That's the one to snatch, Noelle. I agree. Okay. If anybody's interested in any of the other ones, just let me know. And then I'm going to step away from the jewelry for a minute. Because we were out of town, I did not do a Christmas in July. So I'm going to bring forth a little Christmas. And these are not old and they're not vintage. They're just made to look that way. They actually came from Big Lots. They were $12 a package on Big Lots. And they're the lights with the lady's leg and the lamp. He was a lamp from A Christmas Story. And so you've got the Christmas story lights. There's 2 sets, brand new in the box. Each one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be 10 lights on each strand. And let's see if it says how long the strand is. I don't see anything that tells me how long each
I can
strand
look
is.
while you're showing that.
So I have 2 strands or two strings of them. Well, I can tell you I could at least measure. Oh, I'm going to start these at um oh, they were 12 originally. Let's start them at $5. $5 a box.
There actually it says Kurt Adler too.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, it says Kurt Adler.
They're big lots. Kurt Adler. No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it sure does say Kurt Adler. So we'll start them at $5 a box.
Santa's holidays are world
Mm-hmm. It
since
does.
1946. Kurt Adler.
Sure does say Kurt Adler. Can't believe Kurt Adler is doing something for big lots.
I have 1 set of those.
Do you?
You-
I
Really?
do.
I thought they were cute. I thought
They
they were
are.
really, really cute. Brad didn't understand. He didn't realize that. I'm like, haven't you ever watched that movie? He said, well, yeah. Well, maybe not all of it. So now I'm going to make him watch all of it. I have that one in my Amazon collection. All right. I thought these would be really, really fun for the holidays. And I do have another strand, but it's not in the box. 200 for the chunky bracelet, please, Margo. Seriously, Noelle? Seriously? Wow.
Um,
Wow. You got it.
so Sabrina wants.
I see Sabrina in.
And
Oh, and then I see.
GK.
That's okay.
Yeah.
GK wants it.
Okay. Hang on. Noelle wants this.
Okay.
You got it, Noelle. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Noelle.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
That's
That's
a
such
good
a
piece,
fabulous piece. Let me know how you love it when you get it. Okay, then we can count down to GK. So is it? I said $5 start. So is he saying 10 for a set or 10 for both? I'm not
Well,
confused.
I came in, so I guess 10.
Right, so 10 for one.
I would assume because she was after me.
Okay.
I don't know.
We'll just add,
GK,
yeah,
you want to
make
let us
sure.
know what your 10 meant?
Yeah. Just clarify.
Hi, Kat.
For both. Yeah, he
Hi,
said both.
Kat. Okay. Oh, for both.
Yes.
Okay. So if there was no other interest, that's fine. That's fine. Well, except that you had already bid 5, so he would have to beat that. You can't do 10 for both. It's got to be.
Right.
You'd
Yes,
have to go
it would have to
6.
be.
You'd
Yeah.
have to be 6 for each.
Yeah, so it would have to be 12
It
for
would have
both.
to be 12 for both. Is that cool with you, GK? No, she says she's out then. So do you still want them then, Sabrina?
Yeah. I mean, are you sure, GK? Because I went out, so you don't have to.
I don't want us to be confused.
I didn't think anyone was coming in.
And I got sidetracked on the bracelet, so that is very cool. Noelle.
Yeah, you were passing. I didn't think anyone was coming in. So
Yeah. Well, let's figure it out then. We can figure it out.
I can just go out like I'd never put it in, if that's okay with you.
It's up to you guys.
It's up to you guys.
If she wants them for 10, I'll let her have them both for 10.
Yeah, I'll just go out like I never did anything. If that's fine with you.
That's fine with me if it's fine with GK. If she wants them for the 10, she can have them both for the 10.
So that was your second item.
Yeah, that would have been my second item. So we just need her to tell us what she wants.
Yeah.
So GK, do you want them for 10? For both of them for 10?
And don't feel pressured. If you don't, it's okay. If you want to just say pass on them, that's okay. Put in pass. It's okay. Okay, let's put these drug tests away.
Yeah, Margo.
Sure.
Sabrina,
Yeah, that's fine.
I know.
Yeah, she said it was fine if you want them. The suspense.
Yeah, I think she'll take them for that.
Okay.
Okay,
All
we'll
right.
put her name on it.
We'll do it for GK. Just be sure you send me your info, please, GK.
And I'll put
Okay.
her information back in.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Margo.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Hey, I confuse easily sometimes, so you got him. You got him, GK. Thank you.
Okay. I have a set of Royal Worcester egg coddlers in the box, and I have them down. Let me see. I think I started them at. Where do I have them? Okay, I started them at 20. They're super expensive. I'm going to start them at 18 instead. But they're in beautiful condition. This is what they look like. First of all, this is the front of the box. There's a little bit of damage here on the front of the box. But this is the inside of the box. And it has instructions if you do not know how to use them. It has step-by-step instructions how to use the egg coddlers. They look brand new. There are 2 of them. So you get both of them in the box. They are Royal Worcester. I always say Worcester. But
It's Worcester.
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 Yeah, I always say it wrong.
Worcester. I did for a long time too, and then somebody said Worcester. Royal Worcester.
And now I was looking for my glasses and they're on my head.
Try saying that when you're tongue tied. Royal Worcester.
Okay, Royal Worcester. I still said it wrong, didn't I?
Worcester. It's like
They're made in England and they're porcelain. So you just unscrew the lid. They're in beautiful condition. They do have their caps on there. And they're double-sided. So you have the berries on one side, high weed, and your peach on the other.
I love weed too. Hi, weed. Decided she's at the dispensary.
And they're almost 4 inches tall. And that's from the bottom to the top of the little handle. But I don't see any interest, so I'm going to put these back together and pass on those and find out what my next item is going to be. My next item is going to be an $6 start.
Let's try digging in this one. A little bit. I wanted to see those.
How many more items do you want to do?
How many more do you want to do? I could go all night, Sabrina. So
Well, you want to do what? Half an hour more?
that's fine with me.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
This is a 10 made in Brazil. And it's made by MEISBER. And it's starting at $6. And it's, I'm not saying bird alert because I haven't seen Dana come in, but it's got these two cute little birds and a branch scene. Hey, Weed. It's got a scene all the way around the sides. And then it's nice and clean on the inside. And I see Bonnie in for 6. Thank you, Bonnie. I'll measure it real quick, and then we will count you down. It is almost 5.5 wide and just a hair over 2 inches tall. And this came out of my personal collection as well. And we will count you down, Bonnie. Thank you.
This is actually very cool.
Going once, going twice,
See if we can make it.
and sold to Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. And
Quality.
Hey, Bonnie.
second item.
Okay, so my next item is going to be this set of vases. I am going to just start the pair at $12 because there is some condition issues that I'm going to divulge to you. But it is a set of 2, kind of a brass, almost a cloisonne style.
You said 12?
Yeah, I'm going to start the set at 12 because there is a condition issue on each one, which I'll show you in a moment. They're really neat. And what's interesting about them, too, they're obviously brass. And it looks like maybe they sat on something. See how it's got the little rim around there? Like maybe they sat into something like, I don't know. What comes to my mind is urns in a mausoleum kind of thing that they would have sat into something maybe. I have no idea. They're definitely these deep fall colors, but each one, they're like an enameled brass, maybe is what I should call them. Not a cloisonne, almost more of an enameled brass. This one has a little smudge on the back here. Not a smudge, it's like almost like it had been up against something, shoved up against something. You can barely see that. This one you can see it easier on. I'll measure it right here, almost like it's been dented. See on this side, just on the one side. They're really pretty. I wonder how they'd look with peacock feathers in them. I bet they'd be really pretty. Yeah, look. I would shorten them a little bit and bring them down here and put them in there. They'd be gorgeous. Anyway, let me measure them for you. So I'm starting the set, the pair, at just $12 for both of them. And they are just right about, just under 7 inches tall. So, but that's the only condition issue that each one has is in the back. Oh no, this one has 2. It does have a little one in the front, but because of the see
now
right
it's
here,
got to be a Margo Mark price.
I think $12 for the 2, both of them is a Margo Mark price, honey. Don't you? But it's and with the way it is, you know, with the colors on here, unless you really feel it, you don't see that. So you could turn it. This one has almost one on each side, I guess. It's kind of like it's been indented, so it's like cracked on it. But you don't even see it. They're beautiful. They are. They're beautiful. They're very pretty. Great for fall. Beautiful fall colors on those. What are platinum cookies?
Platinum cookies.
Yeah, Weed's at the dispensary, and so Renee's asking her, Weed, buy platinum cookies. I don't know anything about platinum cookies.
Platinum cookies.
Okay, if there's no interest in them, I'll set these aside. I think they're really pretty. They'd be beautiful for fall. And even though they look like maybe they sat in something at one time, if you've got any other ideas, they still stand, fine by themselves. So, and then I have, did you decipher this?
Yeah.
This is cool. I think this is kind of old. I
Yes,
know it
is.
is.
It's Japan.
It's made in
What
Japan.
is it, Arden or whatever.
It looks
is?
like Arden or something
Yeah,
like
Arden,
that.
Japan.
At first, I thought it was a piano. It's Verithin, Verithin, Japan. It looks like Ardalt, maybe Ardalt.
Or Ardalt.
Fine
maybe that's what it was.
quality. And then there's a number on it too.
Look.
Hi, Kat. Did you? No, I still haven't found her finger.
Yes,
I
Ardalt.
put her back up here today, but I have not located her finger yet. What does it say?
Ardalt. Yes.
Ardalt.
Yes.
Ardalt, Japan. Here's a sticker on the bottom. I'm going to start this. You know what? I really can't tell you much about it, except that it's old and it's got that great sticker. And it's very pretty. So I'm going to start her at $12 or him. I'm not sure if it's a her or a him. And it sits on this little velvet pillow, playing his little mandolin or whatever you would call that. Like a mandolin. The wings are intact. I don't see any repairs. Cute little bottom. And his little, what do they call this? Is that a lira? And let me measure it for you. It's kind of like it's just like a piano baby would, except it's an angel on a pillow. It measures about 4.5 inches tall. Why am I getting that? I don't want that. It's very pretty. It's very nice. I would, where I would put this? I would put this in, if I still had a pretty little spare bathroom like I used to have until this man moved in. It was all pink in there. I had all kinds of pink stuff and little vintage things, and now I'm afraid to go in there. Well, I've tried straightening it, and your suitcase, carry-on thing. Why do you have to keep that in there, honey? Why do you have to keep that in there? 17% of. I usually do 33 OG. I don't know what all of that means. Okay, I can pass on that too. So then it would be, so now at 8:30 then, or it would be 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30 your time, we'll do our drawings or our giveaways.
I mean, unless you want to go, I mean, we usually don't stop until 1. So,
Honey, I'm okay if you want to keep
because
going.
there's 3 of us, but
Yeah, I can keep going. I
we
have
can-
nothing else to do, so.
okay.
How much was this?
Well, let's go until 12, until midnight. That's the top
Okay.
of the hour.
That would be 9 o'clock for me.
Okay.
All right, that
So
works.
how much did you want for this?
12, baby.
12?
12,
Okay.
honey.
All right.
Pay attention.
All right. I'm going to,
Keep rolling, Weed says. Baba Kush. You should hear them in here talk or see them. All right, I'll hush.
I'm going to start these. Now, I know this is a lot, and I was going to just put these online, and I'm happy to just do this, but I'm going to put them up here. This is for choice. See if anyone's interested. These are going to be $100 start choice. I will show you if no one's interested. I was planning on putting them online, so I'm fine doing that otherwise. I do have the box, but there's writing on the front. But this is the box. I did not even switch us. I apologize, you guys. This is the box. It is. They are Pandora. They do have the crown. They do have all the markings to authenticate that they are Pandora. They're 2 bracelets. I did test these. They are indeed sterling. I did not test the diamonds, although I can, but I have not tested them. I don't know if they're true diamonds or if they are cubic zirconian, but the research that I've done says that they usually use real diamonds. But Pandora usually has a button. Now, these need to be clean, and I have not cleaned them yet. I intend to show them tonight. But there's a little button here. You push the button, and that's what opens. Am I pushing? Oh, I wasn't pushing it. You push the button, and that's what opens the bracelet. And you just put it on, line it up. It's a gorgeous bracelet. And I can measure these. It'll just take me a second to grab my sizer. I'll measure them. Just give me a second. Let me show the other one, Apple. The other one is very similar, but it is doubled. Now, these are super dirty. They do need to be polished, and I can do that before sending them out. I wasn't planning on showing these tonight, so I had not cleaned them. This one has the button as well. Oh, I'm not pushing the button. So you just push the button. I have to push it with my thumb. And it just opens. And I'll show you what that one looks like. Can't seem to get it lined up. They're super dirty. Not tarnished, but dirty. Now, let me grab, Stu, are you right there? I guess not. Let me grab my sizer. I'm sorry, I hate to leave you guys, but I do have to grab that. Okay, so the second one, the double, is not round. It's kind of oval shape. So that one is a little hard to measure. But it is showing this one's weird. I just got this, and this is not, I'm going to have to add measurements on it. So I'm going to measure with my ruler. It is showing 2 and just a hair past 2 inches. The first one is 2 3/4 of an inch. And it's round, so it's much easier to measure. Let me put it back on. I wear a 7-inch, and I've got plenty of room. I could wear it up. Let me take this other one off. I could even wear it up. So it would fit over an 8-inch. Or I could wear it down. So it would fit smaller or larger. Let me put the other one back on. It is kind of oval shape, not as round. Let me turn it right. Let me take this off. It would probably still fit an 8-inch because it goes up to there. But I don't see any interest. If you look these up, they sell really high online. I looked them up the other day, and that's why I figured I would just put them online. Here's the outside of the box, but I only got one box for the two. So my next item is going to be a $10. Are you sure? Do you want me? Okay, I'm going to count you down, Apple.
Ask before she changes her mind.
What is it?
Always change your mind.
A bracelet for 100. It's a
Sabrina?
silver.
All right.
Silver
You want the
Pandora.
oval.
Probably CZ's.
All right, you've got it, Apple.
Tested. Bravo.
Thank you, Apple. I
Bravo.
appreciate that.
Bravo. Bravo.
Folks,
And you were the first one. Do you want me to send you that with the box? Because you got first choice, so I can send you the box if you want it. But it does have some Sharpie on the front of it. Okay, you've got it. And if anyone is interested in the other one, just let me know. Otherwise, my next item is going to be a
Put that away.
$9 start,
I think she's sweet.
and it is for
Yay, Apple.
a left-in football player, and he is a Cupid doll. No condition issues. And let me know, Apple, if you want me to polish that before sending it too. I'm happy to do that because it's really dirty. And this little guy is 3 inches tall. No condition issues. Hi, Kathy. He's got the football in his hand, the helmet on. He does have his little blue wings, and he's got his left-in sticker on his bottom of his feet. Okay, I'll definitely do that.
I like that.
And
I
he
like
has black eyes.
That's why it's still here.
I like it.
So he is $9 if anyone wants this little left-in Cupid doll with the blue wings. Not doll, but left-in Cupid. But I don't see any interest, so we are going to pull Margo back up. Oh, you're muted again, Margo.
I thought I just unmuted. Was I talking that whole time over you? I hope I wasn't.
No.
He and I are going back and forth over this. He's laughing at me, and I'm like, I don't care. I like it. He's like, yeah, only you kind of thing. It's one of these Japanese, what do they call them? An ikebana. I've heard it pronounced an ikebana, and I've heard it pronounced ikebana. And I always call it ikebana. It just sounds like it comes out better. It reminds me of Ichiban and those, maybe because Ichibanas food, so it makes you feel good to think of it. Anyway, it has the flower frog. It's the pottery piece with the flower frog,
Mhm.
and I'm going to start this at just $10. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful piece. It is not signed. It does have one of these things somebody put on it, not to scratch up their counter or something. But I love these. Itchy bottom, yeah. Renee. Itchy bottom. Ikebana.
Okay.
Ikebana. It's 7.5 inches long, and then at its widest point across, it is 6 inches. And I think it's neat. I've had several of these, and I sold them, and then suddenly they just kind of went cold. And I've had this one for quite a while. I've been sitting on it. I think it's beautiful. There's no chips or anything in the pottery. It's a totally clean glaze. It's like a dark. I don't know if I want to call it black. It's kind of black from what I can see. Does it glow? No. I thought maybe I'd get some real light on it or something. It looks like a black or a deep gray. I saw a chalk paint the other day that was called Elephant, which was similar. The color was called Elephant, and that's kind of how I describe that. And it's got that, that prickly flower frog inside it. So you'd stick a few stems in there. You could even do it with peacock feathers. Look.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Hang on. See, you just stick them down in there and they stick. Then you do one a little bit taller, or you could bring one down like this. See, that's what I would do. Look. Look how great that would be in your Ikebana. $10. That poor peacock. I know. Look how great that is. What a great piece it is. I'm just going to set it out now. Somebody will come in and want it. It's beautiful. Look at you can even get a couple more stems in there like that. And you're designing your floral arrangement here with feathers in your Ikebana. Look. I mean, how cool is that?
Okay.
I think it's cool. All right, we'll pass on that one then.
Put that over there now. Maybe you'll sell them. That's where that.
And then I have a
Put
set
that
of
there.
2 of these. Where did I put the other one?
Yeah,
I just
it's
had them
right
both.
down there.
Is it? Okay. The pattern on them is separate. Before the end of the season, I think these would be great. Well, of course, they're electric. So maybe you could put them on your patio, your atrium, someplace where you can plug them in. I do have outlets outside, so I could plug them in outside if I wanted. They are little, I hope that bulbs work. I haven't ever tried to turn them on, I don't think. So this is a test. Yep, there it goes. See? This one has this heart pattern. It's on the tin. And they're made from, bear with, I was just looking at this. They're made in the USA. They are Irvin's Tinware Company, handcrafted in the USA. And I will make these choice. I have 2. I'll show you the other one in a minute. So I'll make them choice if you want one or both. And I'll start them at just $6 each. Look how fun they are. They're 10. Just a minute. Let me measure it. It measures 6 inches tall. So there's that one.
Okay.
I think these are great for this time of year. But you know what? You could even put these out in the winter. You could probably do, if nobody buys these, you know what you could do with them? An assemblage. For the holidays, you could make like a Christmas assemblage with greenery and stuff, and maybe put some vintage little, like if you could find the mercury beads or something to go around in here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Light me up.
All right. Am I plugged in? All right. Oh, it's already on, isn't it? Yep. Okay. That one has the hearts. So their choice just starting at $6 each. So you could get the pair for $12. How cool is that? I think these are great. I like these little light fixtures. They're almost like little tin fairy lamps. I mean, where are you going to get a fairy lamp for $6? They're like a little fairy lamp, honey, but they're tin,
Mhm.
made in the USA. I think they're fun, and
They
you can
are.
use them.
And they're how much? Are $6?
I was starting them at just $6 each. Choice. If they want one, they only have to get one. If they want them both, they could get them both.
Okay. Weed.
Is that the key word? That's what I should. You know what I should do? Look at how many sales I'd be making. Just type in weed.
Well, Patty Speaks likes it.
Patty's in at 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Okay.
cool. All right. You can count it down anytime, Sabrina.
Okay, we'll go in once, go in twice, and sold to Patty's. Do you want one or two? Are they both the same?
No, the pattern is slightly different. They both have hearts. This one has the hearts around it. This one has like a heart and some other patterns around the heart, almost like a Pennsylvania Dutch type pattern around the heart. You see it?
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he can plug them both in together over there. He might electrocute himself. So just let us know if you want one or both, Patty. And if you just want one, which one you want.
The first one.
Okay, that was this one. You got it, Patty. Just be sure you send me your info, please, and thank you so much.
And I will put her email in once again.
Thank you. And then this should be yours, and then it's going to hit that mark. Oh, no, we were going to go for it for another 30 minutes, right? Until midnight your time, right?
Right.
Okay, we're good.
All right. I have a $12 start on a necklace and earring set. Now, it has tiger's eye and turquoise in it, but they are faux. They are not real. However, I believe it's about a 16-inch. And the earrings drop 1 3/4.
This is actually very
But
pretty.
it's, and then there is at least a 2-inch extender on the necklace with a lobster claw clasp. Now let me see if I can find the maker on this. Sorry, I didn't think there was a maker, and then I just saw the tag at the last minute. So let me check this out real quick. So sorry, Margo, I'm taking forever.
Oh, you're good, honey. Don't apologize. Hey, I get off into my own world sometimes, so don't worry about me. Just knock me around when it's my turn again. Linda says, I fell asleep a few times going to bed. It's 11:30 here. I have appointments in the morning. Good night, everyone. You can keep us on. We're only going to stay another half hour, Linda, so you can stay up with us another half hour.
It has an angel, but not the name of the brand. So I'm not real sure who the maker is, but it's beautiful. It is silver tone. So this is the necklace. The earrings have an amber bead. I don't think they glow, but I have not checked it. No. And I don't think it's a glass bead. So for $12, and I will include backs on these because I lose earrings if I don't wear backs. So, oops, I dropped it. So whenever I sell them, I always include backs. So the necklace is 16 inches with a 2-inch extender, making it a total of 18 inches. And then you have the earrings. But I don't see any interest, so we're going to pass on that. My next item, I do have to plug up. But I do have a cord ready to plug it up. It is a lamp made out of marble. It's a mushroom lamp. And I do have to start it at 30 because of what I paid for it. I've shown it once before, but it's been a while. And I believe I started it at 40 at that point. So it's a $10 drop. And I love it. So I'm going to show it on, plugged in, just so that you know that it works. But to see the detail, I do have to turn it off. I love this. I paid way up for it because I bought it for myself. But I don't have any room for it anymore. All the cord going into the mushroom is tucked inside. This is marble. It's all out of stone. And it's a cool mushroom. I will measure it for you. It is 4 3/4 inches tall, and at its widest point, about 4 inches. Super cool, but it is marble, so it probably weighs about 2 inches. But super cool. But if there's no interest in that, we will pass and go back to Margo, who is muted.
No, I'm not. I know, because Brad and I get to talking. So when you're doing something and selling stuff, I don't want to
Yeah.
interrupt you. I'm in the background and we're doing all this bickering back and forth about stuff. And
I just want to remind you so that you don't start talking and no one can
You
hear you.
muted.
I know, because I do that too. I do that too. I'm trying to get this. I hate the way they do this. I don't want to bust a nail. Thank you. This is a party light piece, and I have it in the box. And truthfully, to ship this piece, I don't think it'd be the way I'd have to pack it anyway. The box probably will come in handy, but if you want me to try shipping it without the box, I can do that. If you've got some other smaller things, or if you've got just jewelry or something, I could put that, in with this. So it has its own little votive holder that it comes with. And then I'm going to start this at $12. And here's the main piece. It's a haunted house. It's a purple haunted house, and it's got these little ghosts up here and a witch flying here, and it's metal. I imagine this is probably just a plastic. It's party light, so they're not going to put stained glass in there. Yeah, it's just a plastic kind of a piece behind there. And you can see on the outline, I have not, we should put a little, so this fits right in here. See how this goes? Now you can either set this on a table or you can hang it. It does have the thing here in the back to hang it, but it did not come with any hardware, at least that I acquired. So your tea light goes in here. And let's see what happens if we put this color changing light in here. I don't know if that's powerful enough for it, but no, not really. You want to,
Yeah,
you can kind of see it.
You
Yeah.
can see it.
You can kind of see it. It's really cute. Is it for rent? Wouldn't that be fun? A haunted house for rent? How tall it is. Up to this tallest ghost, it's about 10 inches. And then from him over to the back, what is that width there or length there? It'd be like almost 5.5. The little house up here from that to the end of this house is about 5-ish in that area, 5.5. It's really cute. It's really cute. Look, it's got little pumpkins. Look at the pumpkins up on the porch and the skeleton in the window. Little ghost. Look at the haunted tree. He's got a face too. So I have a color changing light in him, but you could put a regular light in him and just make him glow that way too. I think he's adorable. If
It
nobody,
is. It is.
if nobody gets him, I'll put him out.
Okay.
He's darling. For me, anyway, I'd hang him up year round. That's what I do. I'd find a place on the wall and I'd hang this up year round. And you know what? If you're crafty enough, you could take and change this seasonally. This plastic piece, it looks like it could come right off of there. You could peel that off. Yeah, those are the only things holding it on. Cut out another one and put different colored backgrounds on it too if you wanted. It's adorable, I think. That's a witch. Look at her. And she's even got the stars coming out of the top of her hat. I think I think it's darling. I think it's absolutely darling. Oh, there's even a crow. Here's your black crow right there. There's your bat. Over here, your bat. Here's your crow. I think it's adorable. I'll keep it. I am totally happy to keep it. Here, I'm going to put it back in the box.
There you go.
Totally happy to keep it. You going to put him away for me? Okay. And then, here, let me turn that off. And then,
Where's this?
I was going to use those. They're going to be part of a giveaway, honey. Uh-huh. Now this, there's no, from what I can see, I love this one. Look at this little Asian man with his little fishing pole. It's like, what would you call that, majolica? So you've got the little Asian man sitting there with his fishing pole, and that comes in and out. So it's surprising that he's even still got his fishing pole.
Oh, cool.
Uh-huh. And the frog that sits over on this side of the pot. Now, this has definitely been used. I'll start this at just $8 if anybody's interested in him. It has obviously been used. You can see where there's been like the water damage, and there was probably dirt up to that line at some point. And I'm not going to scrub any further on this than has already been done. See his feet? Even his feet are intact. You can see his toes. So that's this. It has been washed, but I'm not going to try to, if you want to tackle that, go for it. But I think it's just special, even with that in there. There's no mark on the bottom. No maker on the bottom. But look how cute this little plant looks in there. I mean, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect for a little plant. Great for even in a bathroom. I love putting stuff like this in bathrooms and stuff so people get in there. Your company comes over to use the bathroom 20 minutes later, they're still in there. And you're like, what are you doing in there? Looking at all your shit. Do you ever do that? Do you go over to people's houses? Do you find yourself as a reseller and somebody who treasure hunts and everything? And even all of you, do you go over to people's houses and you want to walk in and you see something, you want to go pick it up and see if there's a mark underneath it? And,
Yes.
all their stuff.
Yes.
This guy's adorable. Yeah. I know we went to visit an aunt of Brad's in Washington a year and a half-ish ago, something like that. I don't remember. What was her name? She had that house. You had to walk up those steep stairs. What was her name, honey?
What's that now? Kim?
That aunt. You took me to her house
Carol.
when we were up in, was it Carol?
Yeah.
And she had some of the neatest stuff, and she liked ravens. And I love ravens. I love good black ravens. And she had great ones, not the funny fake ones with all the weird fake feathers, dyed feathers and shit all over. I mean, she had some wonderful raven artwork that was just to die for. Like I told her, I said, I hope you don't mind, but I really have to go over and pick this up and look at it, Oh, you want it. Sabrina's going for it. Thank you, Sabrina. He's cute. The secret Asian man. So you call him secret Asian man because he's hiding in the plant. You can't hardly see him. So he's a secret Asian man. Yeah, he's cool. He's very cool. All right, you can count it down.
Oops. I put it on the wrong one.
Close enough. Thank you, Sabrina. He's adorable. He's adorable. I like this guy.
I do too.
I think he's very cool, especially that he even still has his fishing pole. You find stuff like that, and it's almost always missing. Okay.
Okay. Well, I had this in there ready to go, and I put going first next to it. So, all right. This is a signed gourd bowl. It's got the natural materials around the top for a border. It starts at $18. The inside was terribly dirty. We cleaned that out. This is sewed. It's threaded on, and it's sewed all the way around. There's no holes, chips on it, cracks. The bottom is signed. I thought it said to Helen, but now I really can't make it out. It's something that starts with an H, I think, and then the letter B and a heart. And then it's from some letters, some initials, MRP, I think, and it says 03. So it's also dated. Let me show you where that's at. Right there.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I've got it upside down.
They've done a nice job on that. If it's a gourd, it looks like it's wood.
No, it's a gourd.
That's cool.
And they've cleaned it out. They've put a little nice border around the rim of it. You can't see inside of it, and all I have right now is a black light. The battery's almost dead, so that doesn't help very much.
I'm trying to think what you would put in that. What would really
enhance you could put some flowers. You could put a plant, a little potted plant. You could put faux plants. That's what I was going to, if I kept it, that's what I was going to do with it.
It would look great with the sunflowers in it. You could put like a potted type sunflower in there and stick it in there so it's not actually touching the inside of the gourd itself.
Yeah, you can also line it with saran wrap. A lot of people do that with a lot of vintage planters because they don't want to disturb the planter.
Well, it's like, that little Asian guy, it looks like somebody actually did have a plant in there at one time, but the condition of it is still really, really nice for what it is. So,
yeah,
I thought,
it is 7.5 inches wide and 7 inches tall. Yeah, pampas grass would look good.
Mm-hmm. What's over here? Let's see what else we got.
But I love anything made out of gourds, whether it's a birdhouse or different type of animals or anything carved. So this is 18, and it's really durable, really strong, and nice condition. My next item is going to start at 16. I've got a sterling silver necklace that is 18 inches long, and the pendant on it is a religious pendant. It's got markings on the back of it, but I can't make it out.
I don't think I've ever shown these.
So here is the chain. It's 18 inches long. Beautiful pendant. And here's the back of it. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it.
You did for a minute.
I see a cross at the top and on the side, but I can't really make out what's on the other side. And it does come in the case. So the chain, again, is 18 inches long, but the pendant is 3/4 of an inch. So if anyone is interested in that, it is $16. It's a beautiful pendant. But we can pass on that and go back to Margo.
I've been sitting here contemplating something. I have never shown these. And I have 3 of them in these crackle glass vases. I have a cobalt, I have like an amber, and then this one is almost like a turquoise type color. It's more blue than green. It's not teal. And so I was debating about offering them as a set or offering them individually, choice. So I think Brad and I, after some discussion, are going to offer them as choice because there may be a color that you really like, and they are like bud bases, so you don't, have to have a whole set or feel like you need to mix and match. But if you do, look at Vanessa's laughing. But I don't know. Oh, I don't know because
Robin said bongs.
Bongs, Robin.
And Apple is fainting.
These are kind of like them, but a little different.
They're not the same.
No.
These are beautiful crackle glass. I'm going to start them. So what we decided, we're going to start them at $7 each choice.
Okay.
Instead of going for the set. But if you do take all 3 of them after, if somebody wants them, then we could talk about that.
Yeah. Very easily.
Yeah, they could be converted to a bong, couldn't they? They're almost 10 inches tall. Not quite 10 inches. Just under 10 inches. And then the openings are, let's see what, 2 1/4-ish in that area. Pretty cobalt. Pretty kind of a light blue turquoise color. And then the amber. So they do all 3 look really, really good together. You can hear them.
Yeah.
Now see, how does the bottom look? This one's funky. It needs cleaned on the bottom. This one's not too bad. There's just see, there's no marks on them. And it could be various makers. I don't know. When we image it, it doesn't come up with them absolutely, as they look. So we find some that are similar, but not the same. Angela, how long have you been in there?
Angela.
When did you come in? She says, I could use a new bong. Hey, I sold one about a year ago, Angela. It looked like a male. And you know who bought it? Remember, it looked like a male. A male.
Charlene or?
No.
Janine?
Linda Punky.
Oh, Linda Punky.
I think Linda Punky bought it. So anyway, so these are choice starting at just $7. They're beautiful crackle glass vases. And I imagine, you could probably convert it to a bong. You wouldn't have to use this vase. You could have a cocktail out of it too. Yeah. You could mix drinks in these. Sure you could.
Sure.
Mix a fancy drink when that guy you're trying to romance a little bit comes over, or if you're rekindling with your husband, and you could make some really fun cocktails in these and put little umbrellas and straws and stuff and go sit on the patio and while we still have some heat. we're all complaining about the heat, but here in a couple more months, we're going to miss some of this heat.
In
Yes.
In 2 months, I will not miss it because it won't be that cold yet.
Exactly, Robin. Aren't they neat? I think they're beautiful. I found these up the street. There was that lady that was having that sale before we left on vacation, right up the street, across the street and three
Oh,
houses
down
up.
there.
Yeah, I got them there. I got them from her.
Hmm.
I thought they were great. What two colors do you like, Renee? I like the amber and the blue. I like the cobalt though too. Do you like the two blues together, or I think the accenting with the amber? It's almost like the two blues and the amber all coordinate really well together. I don't know. I like these two together. I like the amber and the cobalt the best together because these could be seasonal all seasons because they're deeper, whereas this one looks more spring and summer. I think you could stick fairy lights in them. You could. There's so much you could do with those.
Okay.
All right. Then
Not
I think.
gonna tell you.
All right. So we'll pass on those, I guess. And I have a little clear bird. He's not signed. He is the same style as like the bluebirds and the cardinals, the Titan glass, the Ron Rays, and the Leo wards. But this one is he's unsigned, and he's clear. But you could put him on one of those things, those color changing things. Not you could set him on that, and then you can turn him into any color that you want, any mood you want. He's a mood bird. He's a
And what's
mood.
your starting price?
Oh, we're just going to start him at $6.
Okay.
A mood bird. He could be your mood bird. You can make him any color you want. Put him on one of those color wheel things and just turn him into whatever your mood is.
Well, Zeus is at 6.
Yay, Zeus!
He waited all
is
night for a bird.
3 inches tall.
All night, huh?
He's been
Zeus?
sitting here for a while too, Zeus. I just wanted to keep you around. And 4 inches across.
He's been waiting
So
all night
all
for a
you know what?
bird.
All 3 of the Bronx girls have been in here tonight. Zeus, Vanessa, and Renee, the 3 Bronx girls. They've all been in here tonight. Yay to my Bronx girls. I noticed Renee posted a video from coming home from New Jersey or something. I'm thinking, wait a minute, she doesn't drive. Oh, she was on the train.
Should I count it down?
Yes.
I would have never guessed there.
Yeah,
You
Vanessa's
like
still here too.
Yeah. I'd have never guessed she likes her birds. I've got a double one, but I'd have to locate it.
Oh,
I
my
know.
going once didn't go through.
Might be coming
Oh,
up
yes,
next
it did.
Friday. We'll
There it is.
see.
There it
Oh,
is.
to Zeus.
Thanks,
Congratulations.
Zeus. I think Zeus got all my birds this week. So that was 2 for me. So this should be your turn. And then we're getting close to that hour. Do you want to do our specials after this, our drawing?
Yeah, do you want to do one last final item or are you done?
It's up to you. I can always find 2 more items or 1 more item, or I could find 10.
Yeah, do one last final because it'll be time by the time I show my last ones.
It's up to you. It is.
Yeah,
up to
sure. You can do one
Okay.
last one.
And let's pick. I'm going to mute you. Then we're going to pick a couple things.
Okay. Well, do you want to show it now or do you want me to go and then you come
No,
back?
You go ahead. You go ahead,
Okay.
and then we'll come back to me. Does that work? Because I don't
Yeah.
have anything just sitting here. I mean,
Well, I'm going to show all my 3 now and then I'll come back for you to show the last one. Or do you
Okay.
want to show 2?
or do you want to just give me a minute? I'll grab something.
Right behind you.
No, you go ahead and find yours. I'll show
I've got it right here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That was
I just grabbed
fast.
some- Hey, we've got stuff sitting all over. Okay, so this will be my last item, and then Sabrina, and then we'll
Hi,
we've
Sherry.
got a couple drawings we're going to do. Now I'm going to give you. Hi, Sherry. I'm going to give you a good price on this because it does have just a speck of damage on it, unfortunately. It's a beautiful Bullacante cranberry. And on the base here, you see it's got, now this isn't signed, so I don't know if it's Fenton, but Fenton would, of course, be my first guess. And, but it's got just a chip right here where the pontil, it's got a clean pontil and it's got a chip right on the edge of that pontil. You can
Oh,
see
you won't
right
see it
there.
once it's sitting down.
No, not at all. In fact, I just noticed it. I didn't even realize it had it. And then all of a sudden, boom, there
Is
it
it a
was.
defect in the mold or is it an
No,
actual
no,
chip?
I don't think so. I think this is an actual chip.
That's
But
an
it's not
unusual
rough.
spot for
Well,
it.
honey, let me finish showing it and then you can feel
okay.
it.
All right.
So it's kind of
Pretty
it's a bowl of Conde cranberry, kind of a
Okay.
triangle shape dish. We're just going to start this, and we'll start it at $10 just because it has that little bit of damage. It measures about 5 inches from point to point on your triangle, or from the top to the bottom, still close to that. And then its depth is, 2.5 ish. Super pretty. If you like cranberry glass, that's the only thing with it, that it's got that one little thing right there, and it's beautiful. It reminds me of something I would have seen at my grandmother's house. My grandmother was real big on her cranberry glass, and I was lucky enough to get a few of her pieces. And then I've added some of my own to it that we've found. Some of it we hang on to. I can't hang on to all of it, but I have one shelf. Just as you enter my kitchen, there's a high shelf area, and I've got all the cranberry glass up there. Yeah, it does look like a strawberry, huh? It looks like a strawberry, shape of a strawberry. It's very pretty, pretty controlled bubbles. Nice piece. Nice piece. And it's the last item. The last item. It does look like a strawberry. How funny that you would see that.
Yeah,
It does,
it's
huh?
a beautiful piece.
It's really pretty. Okay, we'll pass then. I'll keep it.
Okay.
Now it is your last three, Sabrina.
All right. Well, let me see.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened.
I have
Weird.
an $8 start, and this is for an Avon 1970s Snowbird Milk Glass Cream Fragrance Sachet.
Yeah.
No condition issues. It is marked Avon on the bottom, but not sure if it did have its paper sticker. It did lose it at some point, but it's nice and clean inside. It's already been cleaned out. So there was cream inside at some point, a fragrance cream. And it's a cute little snowbird with gold eyes and a gold beak. And it is 3 inches tall. You can always add your own little fragrance or favorite lotion or cream. And I smelled it, and now I don't remember. Oops, I can't smell it with that. It's very, very faint smell, but I can put, if you would like, and you think you're going to add something to it and not just use it for display, I can add a little vinegar to it
I can't get that.
and let it dry out. You won't smell the vinegar once it's all dry, and then you wouldn't smell any of that smell anymore. But it is very faint. It's a soft smell, but I don't see any interest, so we're going to pass. My next item is a $10 start, and this is for a clock. Now, I did put batteries in it. I think we took them back out because I tested it a couple of weeks ago.
No, I
But this is like a geode with gold legs. It does work. And if I'm shipping this ground, I can include battery for you. It just takes one battery. It did work. I had the battery in it all day, and it did work. It has some gold on the edge to match the legs. It's a super fun clock. Does not have a second hand. I mean, you're the third one. Just has your hour and minute. No second. It's very pretty. It is almost 9 inches tall and 5 inches across. And now I'm going to show my third and final item, which is going to start at $7. Show you the non-prettiest side first. I showed this the other day, but I had it a little bit higher, a couple dollars, so I have lowered the price. This is made in Brazil, and look at that pretty magenta color. Very pretty.
I see Vanessa.
Oh, thanks, V. This is almost 2 3/4 tall and 2 1/2 wide. Oh, Bonnie's at 8. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I see Patty Speece first at 8.
And Vanessa at 10.
Right. No, I thought I got all the sticker residue off, but I'll get the rest of that off. Bonnie's at 12. Patty is out. Thanks for letting us know, Patty, and thanks for your offers. So that leaves Bonnie and Vanessa.
Vanessa's out.
Vanessa is out. So I will count that down for Bonnie. Going once, going twice, and sold to Bonnie. Thank you, all three of you, and congratulations. It is the same one from the other night, Bonnie, but it was higher priced the other night. I lowered the price a little bit. So that was 12. Thank you so much. And that was all of our regular items. So if you're watching on the replay, you decide you want something, please just reach out to us, send us an email, and we will let you know if the item is still available. And I'm going to pull, well, now I'm on full screen.
Yeah, I've got you little.
So now I'm going to
do it together.
We're going to do the ad.
Oh,
So-
okay. Well, so what we're going to do, we've got 3 add-ons that we're going to do that are free add-ons. And we're going to pull 3 names from people who bought from us tonight. And those are the ones that get the choice of the add-ons. Now, we hope that everybody is still here. But if you're not, we're going to let you have that add-on anyway. But you're not going to get the first pick. The first pick is to the person who's here.
So this is a little bit different than what we normally do. We usually do regular add-ons. We're not doing that tonight. We're doing free add-ons to those. First, we're doing free add-ons to those who made purchases with us. And we're going to do a total of 3 of those.
Right. And then for Brad and I, and then what we're going to do is we're each going to do just a number drawing that's random that anybody can participate in. And that person will get something also. Brad and I are going to let you spin our wheel. We have a prize wheel. So whoever gets that one will get to spin the prize wheel. And then Sabrina has something else that she has.
Yeah,
staffed,
I don't have a prize wheel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down a number. And anyone that is still here, whether you purchase from me or not, can pick a number, and whoever either picks the same number or gets the closest to that number without going over can win that prize. And I will also pay shipping on that if you don't already have a
If
box.
you haven't purchased something, right? And the way we'll do our number one is what we usually do is we pick a number and we just let you go until somebody gets that number. But I'll keep it into a range where
Oh,
it
well, that's
should go, you know,
that
forever.
makes more sense. That's what I'll do.
Okay. Okay. So for the first one, we're gonna draw 3 names.
I'm gonna draw 3 names.
Hand me a name. Hand me the first name.
No, you
honey.
shake it up here first. Shake it up.
Honey,
And I will pick 3 names. It's
Yeah, but
always
pick
her
one
that
at a
picks it.
time. Pick one at a
One
time.
at a time. Okay, first name is this. First name is GK.
GK. Is it GK? It
Yes.
was GK. Is GK still here? If GK is still here, then GK gets to pick first from my choices.
You get to pick one, then I'll pick.
And then the second one is Noelle. Is Noelle still here? So this will be one. If GK isn't here, then we'll let Noelle pick first if she's here. And if she's not here, the third one is also Noelle.
Okay. You can't win twice.
No, you can't win twice. Noelle's here.
No else here.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just waiting to see if GK is. Okay, what is this one? Geneva. Is Geneva still here? Probably not. But you never know. She might be lurking.
We gotta wait on GK.
But Noelle, see, GK hasn't responded, so we're going to let Noelle pick first. So Noelle, the
You're not gonna
choices.
do the clock then.
No. Oh, and Geneva's here too. So we get to do Noelle, and whichever is left, we'll send
Go
to GK.
Yes. Okay.
So of the 3 items, I'm going to let you select from my private stash, first of all, of bath salts. I have a couple of my 6-ounce containers left. So you can pick from, Noelle gets to pick first. You can pick a bath salt, and I embellish it with a really pretty little embellishment on top. These are my Summer Lovin' bath salts, and it's God, what the heck did I put in this? I don't remember now. Coconut, I'm sure. No, I don't remember. Coconut. I think I put some pineapple, essential oil in it, and of course the mugwort and the Damiana leaf. But I used the oils this time instead of using all of the petals, so that you don't have to clean your tub or anything. You can put these right into your bath because it is all just salts and the oils now. So it has all of those wonderful things in it. Or I have this vintage made in Japan little figurine that's absolutely adorable with a dog and a donkey. Or donkey.
That's
Deer.
the doggy.
Dog and a deer. A dog and a deer. Very cute. It's just marked Japan. If it was occupied Japan, I know somebody who would want this. Now I'm thinking, I can't remember for sure. I don't think I see a repair on anything. Oh, there might be. I can't tell for sure. There could be on this doggy's leg back here. But if it is a repair, it's a good repair. You can't hardly see it. Anyway, cute little piece. So you get the bath salts or the deer and the dog. Or this really sweet little kitty. Now, this little kitty does have an owie on his ear. So, and it looks like somebody has tried to repair it maybe and painted some gold on it. Not super noticeable, but he does have a chipped ear. Somebody whacked him. He is signed 133 Anthony. I have this piece. I had given it to my grandmother many, many, many years ago, and I loved it because it's a little kitty, gold looking up. And I had given, anyway, when she passed away, she had my name on it. So I got it back, and I asked about it because it was that one of those pieces that I just always would have liked to have had back. My grandmother had it for years, and everybody kept saying they don't know what happened to it. It must have gone in the estate sale. Well, my dad had it, and he had snatched it. And she wants the kitty kitty. Noelle's going to take the kitty kitty. Anyway, my dad had snatched it and he had stashed it until Christmas and gave it to me at Christmas time. I walked into his house at Christmas and it was sitting right there. And I was like, oh my God. Thank you, Noelle. That's a good one. So, Geneva, what would you like? Would you like the bath salts or would you like
Geneva
and
said
I do
bath
have
salts.
bath, and I do have one that's got blue on it for you, Geneva. Instead of the pink, you get the blue. So we will send the deer and the dog to GK.
Okay.
Okay. Now, do you want me to go ahead and do my number drawing, or do you want to do
Oh,
your?
sure. Go right ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You have that all done. Okay.
Okay, so the bath salt goes to Geneva.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now we have to pick a number to do a number drawing that anybody can participate in. Here. Oh, how many people are in the chat, Sabrina?
20.
There's 20 people in the chat. So let's do this. Let's pick a number. Let me write one down first. I thought that's what you were doing. Hand me your pen,
No, I'm
please.
tagging me.
Can I have your pen, please?
Yes.
Okay. Let's pick a number between 1 and 20. Go now. A number between 1 and 20. And I'll tell you when I see it. Oh, stop. Stop already. I see Zeus got it right off the bat. 18. Zeus got it right off the bat.
Congratulations.
She was fast. She was fast with that one, Zeus. Yay. I think she was the first one. I didn't see
Yeah.
it. Okay. So Zeus gets to spin the wheel, baby.
She does, huh?
Yeah.
So,
Take care of that sweet kitty for me, Noelle. I have one just like him, but the one I've got was the one my grandma had. And so that one was really special. When I found this one, I didn't care he had damage. He was coming home with me anyway.
put it back over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me grab the wheel.
Okay, get the wheel, baby. And this one's for Zeus.
Where will it stand?
What is it?
Choice
Oh,
of a
choice
shell.
of shell. Shit. I keep hoping. I'm waiting for somebody. I bought some of these the other day at the Dollar Tree and put them on the wheel. I'm waiting for somebody to land on that.
Okay.
Where's the
Hi,
shell?
Aaron. Good to see you. It's been a while.
Okay, hang on. So you can pick from this one or this one.
Well, hey, Aaron, how are you?
Are you kidding, Aaron?
Aaron's here. It's been a long
Aaron,
time.
long time no see. How
Yeah, it's
are
been a while.
you? Okay, Zeus. There's this pretty one. I don't know what these are all called. I have not learned their names. So there's this pretty little kind of white one, and then there's this guy, and they're all kind of prickly, but this one's got the prickles that come out from kind of underneath them. So this will be, you can choose from, this will be number 1. This one is number 2, or this one is number 3. Would you like 1, 2, or 3, Zeus? I put those drug tests in my kids' Christmas stockings.
That's so funny, Sherry.
And I almost picked up some of the EPTs.
She wants the last
You
one.
got it.
She wanted
I
number
almost
3.
picked up some of the early pregnancy or the pregnancy test kits too. And then I ended up putting those back. I thought the drug test would be more fun. But the pregnancy test, you might know somebody who could use it. All right. That's it for me. So back to you.
All right.
Congratulations, Zeus.
Okay, I've got everyone's name. If you bought twice, your name's in here twice. I'm shuffling them. All right, I have Penelope. Are you still here? You're number 1. Let me know if you're still here. GK, are you still here? You're number 2.
Was it when we asked
Yeah.
for him?
Oh, I had
You drew
2.
him too.
so-
Her. Sorry. Okay.
And Mike, are you still here? You're number 3. Wasn't GK just here?
No,
No.
because we pulled GK first too, but we're gonna go ahead and send her something because I just went ahead and let the other two pick first. So
Okay.
instead of
And so we're
making,
just going to run with it. All
yeah,
right.
that's what I did anyway this time. Usually when we do our regular sale, you have to be present, but I thought on this one we'd just go for it. So
Okay. So none of them are here. Penelope, GK, Mike. Surprise, Mike's not still here. Okay. Well, I'll have to contact them. These were, I have a dragonfly brooch, a pair of
oh, those are neat. How heavy are those?
They're not heavy at all.
God, I'm surprised. Those are pretty.
Hematite bracelet and a pair of, and these are long, so I was going to let someone tell me whether they don't want earrings this long and I could change them out. But my daughter made these. They're strawberry earrings,
How
old tone.
pretty.
But let me, I will just let the next person pick what they want. And then I'll send the other three to those three that I drew. Okay, I'm going to pick a number. There's 21 people here. So I'm going to write down a number 1 through 21. Okay, so you guys, here, wait a second. Let me write it on something else so that, okay, it's written down. So you guys write the number and keep going until I tell you to stop, because we'll make sure that we get that same number or that exact number. If you guys don't like something on that I just showed, let me know and I can grab something else.
Nobody's got it yet?
I don't know what the number is. She can't tell us because unless you put it in
Oh,
the.
wait, stop. Yep,
Stop.
I see the number.
What was the number?
Let me make sure that I didn't see anyone else. I think it was you, Brad.
Really?
No way.
Yep, it was 15.
Really? I guessed it right away.
Yeah. Let me just double check. Yeah, you got it.
No
I was
kidding.
getting ready to put it in private chat, so I wasn't paying as close attention as I should have been.
Well, that was a lucky guess.
So, what does he get to choose from? I'm going to have to help him.
If you don't like any of these, then let me know and I can pull a couple of more items.
So it was those
Yeah, let me
or
take these
the
out.
yeah, I want to see. And those are on a gold tone, right?
Yeah, they're gold tone. They're not real gold. They're just gold tone.
Are they
And they're
heavy?
really long. So if you don't,
Yeah, but how long are they longer? Probably longer than this. I can usually come down a little bit.
I
so
don't wear ones this long. They're 3 3/4 inches.
That's pretty long.
That's pretty long.
Yeah, I
those
don't
might
wear
be
ones
pretty
this
long.
long. I should get her to send them back and have her shorten them. This is hematite, and it's
Okay.
Okay.
And then
The
there was
clasp
some
is
amethyst earrings. And what was before the amethyst earrings?
a dragonfly brooch.
Oh, that's right. No, not the brooch, babe.
Not the brooch.
No.
And then
Well, those
these.
are cool.
Yeah, I'm
You
Yeah.
thinking.
can
I'm
always
thinking.
pull
Are those?
something
Are
else
those?
if you didn't like something on there.
Are those?
Those look like crystals.
Are they?
They're
Are
not.
they
I
amethyst or are
think
they
they're
lapis?
resin. I don't think they're real stone. I think they're resin on silver tone.
Do the little strawberries. Do the little strawberries.
All right, those
Okay.
strawberries.
We'll do the strawberries. I'll try them
You
if
want me
they're
to try to
too
shorten
long.
them, or does Brad know how to shorten them?
I don't know.
Probably, yeah. Is there like a wire going up to the top?
Here, let me show
How
you.
they hook on there. See, it's just the O-ring.
They're
See, the
so
O-ring
cute.
has to go on, has to hook onto there somewhere into one of these. See the little loops?
Yeah,
Yeah, probably bring it
yeah,
up
I could
maybe to
probably
about
shorten
there. I
that by
think we
looking at
can.
it. Yeah, just
Yeah,
take that, yeah.
and then I'll wear them.
jumper
Yeah, they're
in.
so cute.
I'll wear those. for
And they're
sure.
not heavy.
Good. And that's
The
important to me
strawberries are
because as I've
plastic.
gotten older, my earlobes are just super, super droopy. I hate that. If I could, if plastic surgery was in my future, I would get my ears fixed. I would have them do that and bring them up.
Mine are too, but mine's been like that for years because when I
Mhm.
was young, I wore a lot of
The big
dangles and
ones.
a lot of heavy earrings when I was a kid, and I slept in
Mhm.
them.
Yep. Oh, I don't remember sleeping in them. I would take mine out.
I was a kid and didn't know any better.
Yeah. Hey, this was really fun. Are we done now? Is that all the giveaway?
We
So you've got
are. So, what do you have? Let me pull you up. What do you have coming up next, Margo?
You know what? I don't have anything coming up again that I know of until Friday when I do my regular sale. I don't schedule out a lot. And I don't do a lot with a lot of other people. So I appreciate it. Like on this one, the Sunday night is not difficult for me. I usually invoice on Sundays, but if I'm just holding over from Friday to Sunday and doing that, generally I can get it done Monday and Tuesday, get my invoicing and stuff done. So if you get any other Sunday nights that open up, sometime, let me know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I've been thinking about trying to do another sale during the week. When we started pulling out some jewelry tonight, we haven't done jewelry for a long time. So I told Brad, I said, I'm going to talk to Sabrina about maybe just doing a jewelry sale here in the
I need to do one.
couple of weeks. So what nights are free for you? What do you do on Thursday nights?
Just shipping. I can do a Thursday night sale.
You want to? Okay, let's talk about not this Thursday, but maybe a week from Thursday doing
Yeah,
a
sure.
so I can get caught up with this one and just pulling some jewelry. I haven't done jewelry, or maybe jewelry, and if you've got any purses that you want to try to show or
I
something.
have tons of purses.
And I haven't done really great with purses. I kind of quit buying them unless they're more like evening bags or clutches or something like that. And the older ones, I did pick up a Whiting and Davis. I'm not sure where. Oh, it's out there still on the table.
Tobacco ones down
Yeah, yeah. So we could do like jewelry and purses, maybe do that.
Yeah,
Like
that sounds great.
I'll double check my calendar thing, and if a week from this coming Thursday is open, then I'll let you know. And I'd
Okay.
like to do that because I need to get some inventory out of here and everything too.
Thanks,
Hey,
Bonnie.
Bonnie, thanks for coming. Everybody, thanks for coming and hanging
Yeah,
out.
we appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'll be invoicing Wednesday. If you need me to wait longer, let me know. And Margo said that she'd be invoicing Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday at the latest. I'm going to try to get some done tomorrow, but it's going to be in the afternoon after we get back. We've got to go to Reno in the morning. So I'm going to try to get started on it tomorrow night because I still got my Friday night sale. So I'll combine. And if you did get something from me on Friday night, I will combine this with it. So anyway, that'll be it. So thanks, everybody, again.
Thank you.
And
Aaron, really
everybody.
good to see you, Aaron. It's been a long time.
Yeah, good to see you, Aaron. We haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, and I'll be having a sale on my channel Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern with Calypso Antiques Cat. And I'm going to, real quick, before everyone leaves, I'm going to drop Margo's channel one more time.
Thank you. Yeah, because I did look a little bit earlier and I was up to like 605, I think.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Great.
Yeah, which so we'll start talking about that giveaway. We'll be doing that soon too. We
So if
always
you're
like
not
to do
subscribed to
giveaways.
Margo, please hit that link that I just dropped and subscribe to Margo. Well, thanks for coming on with me, Margo. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Thanks for asking me. I always appreciate it when I'm thought of. I don't go on with very many people, Sabrina, as you will know. So I don't want to. And it's not because I'm antisocial. I'm far from antisocial. I just don't want to stretch out my time. I'm old, I'm retired, and I'm lazy some days. I'd rather go shopping. So anyway. Thanks
Well,
again,
thanks,
everybody. for hanging out
everyone. Have a great night.
with- Mhm.
Hey, you too, Sabrina and everybody. I hope you have a good night.
Yeah.
And have a good day tomorrow, Brad.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. It'll go fine.
I know I've always scoped out. He's got to be there at 7. So I'm not, that's what time he reports. So I'm not sure what time, usually about an hour for them before they do the procedure to get him all prepped and go through all the insurance thing and blah, blah, blah. So I've already checked out. Hobby Lobby opens at 9. I want to go look at hobby stuff, craft stuff. I want to go look at some transfers and some decoupage paper. And I bought some Mod Podge. I bought some chalk paint. I bought some wax. But this is going to be a trial error thing for me. But I've got so many ideas that are tweaking in my head right now over some of this stuff that I want to do. Anyway.
Well, do it while you're thinking about it and while you're gun-ho to do it.
That's why, and that's another reason I don't want to do sales every single day or 6 days a week or 2 a day or any of that. I want to get my packaging and shipping done and then have a couple days. If Brad wants to go shopping, he can go shopping. I'm going to put a tablecloth out on my big counter and break out some paints and brushes and things that I'm going to start toying with. And then I'll bring them, then I'll bring them. And then maybe I could do some, if I get confident enough with it, then I can do some videos of the crafting projects while I'm doing them too. But I know it'll be trial and error. So before we leave, are you guys sure you don't want this ikebana with the, the peacock feathers in it? Look doesn't that look good?
It does.
I really think it looks good. I never thought about putting feathers instead of flowers in those flower frogs.
And it wasn't very expensive. What did you have it for?
Oh, what was it? $8, I think I started it at, but it didn't come with the peacock feathers.
Right.
That's
right.
okay. I'll show it another day.
Online.
I was teasing. I was just teasing because I just wanted to show it off again because I think it looks good like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, thanks everyone. Have a great night.
Happy trails. Be blessed.
Good night, everyone.
Be safe, everybody.
Bye.